Hey everybody, welcome to the Northernlion Live Super Show, the Wednesday, January 17th, 2018 edition. As always, I'm your host, Northernlion, joined by my esteemed co-host, Broccoli Smile.
Good afternoon, everybody. Hi.
Nick, before I introduce Rob and Austin, who are also here, hello.
Hi. Hi.
See, I was just getting you guys prepared because there's an improv section coming second. You gotta roll with the punches.
Okay, fair enough.
Say, you introduced us when you said you weren't.
I know. This is a tweet that I think is a joke. I think it's in good nature.
Okay.
But I went live and made the tweet, and someone said, "You sure hate Nintendo," because Nintendo's doing an announcement right now. But Felipe Martins, I just want you to know that when you send people tweets that say you sure hate Nintendo, and you got a Splatoon avatar, it invites a certain degree of ridicule that I'm not comfortable doing in a public forum, except that I've been put on the spot.
What did they announce?
I'm watching the video right now, and I have no fucking clue.
They said it's a new way to play the Nintendo Switch.
Oh no!
It's a cardboard piano and then a cardboard robot.
Oh.
Wait, are they remaking the Miracle from the fucking NES?
No, I think what it is you get these cardboard things, and then you what the fuck is this?
It's a Gear VR, but for Switch.
You've substantially confused me.
It's literally like they print out a cardboard thing, and then you cut out the pieces like you're in fucking 6th grade. And
like you're in fucking
Fucking 6th grade, bro.
And you make a cardboard thing, and then it has attachments for the Switch, and so you play games with... The dude's got a jetpack, and he's punching things. I don't know what's happening.
Can I suck ghosts with it?
All right. You know what? I'm just happy that Nintendo has relegated that shit to peripheral on the console and not. We made the Wii 7, and you have to control the arms of a robot and crank this pull tab in order to jump.
Rob,
This
can I
is
ask you
the
something
wackiest shit I've ever seen.
about movie battles here?
Okay, yeah, go for it.
So, like, I'm on the opening title screen.
Did you go to
Yeah.
the profiles tab? Because I was gonna ask that too.
Not yet, but you know what? Let me go ahead.
I haven't even been in there.
There's something really interesting about how it says achievements, and then there's just a slider.
Name Padawan.
Yeah, you should change your name, yeah.
Look at all those achievements. There's dozens.
I'm
Anyway.
losing my mind right now. You have to watch this video.
I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, where does this take place? Are we inside of a spaceship cruising over Coruscant right now? Because there's like a radar, like a Millennium Falcon window, and then there's like a control panel underneath it, and I'm assuming those are bar graphs, you know, related to the hyperspace drive being perpetually broken.
Fair
and
point,
then there's the big old die-cut open space.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I have no idea. I'm not sure at all.
You see those
whatever the
ancient
architecture
runes
is.
that are right below the window? They look like they're from Marathon 2 Durandal. They're like Rogue AI put some runes on that thing.
So that actually is a specific.
No, okay. First,
Yes,
before
tell me. I have to know.
Minutia. We need to join.
yeah, let's join it.
Robert, can you provide me with a server, please, and all the relevant details of whether there's any symbols or colored text or tetrominoes or it's written in Latin or
That's
You
some
guys
fun.
want
etc.?
You guys want to just join a server that's empty right now and let people join in?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, so then do Legacy MBII open. It's
on
got 0
Mustafar.
out of 30. Yeah.
Yeah. Type is open. Is that okay?
Yeah,
Legacy.
open is the basic.
I've
game.
lost you at Legacy something.
So,
What?
sort by amount of players, go to 0, and then
Yeah.
look for Legacy. I think it had a white L.
Yeah, and I think
It had a
yeah.
red L.
Okay, sorry, my bad. It's a red L. Moreover, the data rate here on the server is 56K, which is, I think, perfect, honestly. That's 56 whole kilobits per second.
It's incredible.
I hope I join the
Bitch.
right one.
Is it
join
Legacy
on
M-Bill
us. It's
open,
on-
you said?
Are we on Mustafar?
Yes.
Yeah, on Mustafar. Yeah,
MB2 Mustafar.
open.
Mustafa Far.
Mustafar.
There's a very offensive to what's probably the most heartbreaking moment in Star Wars history.
You were the chosen one.
Look, here's Anakin's ship, and he left R2-D2. He says, wait here for a minute. I'll be right back. And then he
know.
never comes back.
But
never
R2 doesn't
comes
have
back,
any
just
concept
like
of
that.
time.
All right, I'm going to play as Kit Fisto. So
the battle's
how do you do that?
Have
Tab?
the high ground.
no. So did you bind your Oh yeah, no, yeah. You just press escape and hit join. Is all you got to do. Sorry.
Join.
How long to
Oh my god!
start,
What?
idiot?
There's so many
What?
things.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm being this guy right
What do I
here.
do? I'm a
It
spectator.
seems more complicated than it is. One thing that I will say
How do
though,
I join?
you just press escape and hit join. One thing that I will say though is
okay. Once we pick a character. Oh, there's an OK button. All right, I'm good.
Yep.
So why would we not pick Jedi?
well, because Jedi aren't necessarily that's kind of the appeal of this mod is that Jedi aren't just like so much more OP than everything else.
Wait, but like, how do you actually spawn after you shoot somebody?
it won't spawn me.
Oh, that's probably because we're alive. This is a no Porkins map.
All right, I guess I'll just watch this dude with the blaster. Good luck,
It's a no
Splort.
Porkins map.
AlpacaPatrol. Here we go. That's Counter-Strike
Toxics, you got
style.
in already.
Yes, yeah. So that's what I was gonna say. Is that if you're dead, then you're dead for the whole round.
Can you not be in first person?
Oh,
yeah,
so
press P.
it's one of those old elimination matches.
Yes.
Okay. Kill
Unless we
everyone.
play on a dual server, we could play on a dual
Just
server.
kill everyone.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Just kill it. And wait. What was the button to get out of first person?
P.
P.
P. Oh, naturally.
P for perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
So one of the main things different here is the alt fire on a lightsaber. Are there any spawned enemies right now?
Well, this is a no Porkins server,
lightsabers.
so
It's 5v5. Nick spawned in. Oh, but he's dead. He spawned in
I'm
dead.
not spawned.
That's your problem. Oh yeah,
right.
there's two people on your team, Rob. There's one person on the enemy team.
Oh fuck.
They are a Sith.
I'm following the guy with the red lightsaber. This looks cool.
Oh, Chad, you're right. I gotta play as Ki-Adi-Mundi. I mean, there he is right there. Okay.
Play as Ki-Adi-Mundi. I'm Kit Fisto.
Yeah, we got all the also ran Jedi from the prequels.
Well, while this round is ticking out, I'm just at spawn enemy Sith. If you want to come over here.
He is on Mustafar.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know who he's playing.
So
it is a Sith with a red lightsaber.
So quickly look at me real quick, and I'll run you down if you guys are gonna play as Jedi. Here's a
like a drug
that him?
driver or something. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I'm just. Oh, there he is. Okay. So
Yeah,
I'll just battle him. Okay.
battle.
It's movie battles. You gotta battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Which movie is this? Oh my god, we have failed.
Killed him. Yeah.
The separatist leaders are safe. Connection interrupted.
Yeah. It does that every round. Tick over. It's
Did
not
the
a big
Sith
deal.
mount that enemy combatant at the end? It looked like he spread his legs open.
He did. Yeah.
That's cool.
So if you want multiple lives, there is a class that has multiple lives.
What if you want multiple wives? Is there a Mormon class?
Oh, it's Louis Montcalm.
Oh, I'm on
Did you really
Toxic's
name yourself
team.
Louis Montcalm?
I'm Louis Montcalm.
I'm so mad.
Toxic, we're gonna win the shit out of this.
Wait,
All
you guys are all on the good guys team.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I am doing.
Nick, who are you?
I don't know, I picked a cool looking lady.
This is like Darth Bastila or something.
I think you are. Yeah. I think you're.
How do I play this video game, Rob?
All right. So quickly, you have your quick action as a Jedi, right, with a lightsaber, or your class action. I don't know, whatever.
Lawsuit?
Yeah, your lawsuit. You press your lawsuit button, and that'll do a little slappy move. You can
I like
slap
that we have
people.
like 8 Jedi and then just like the 5th pilot from the Hoth operation going, Red Leader standing by. It's like the
Sometimes that's all
equivalent
you
of the
need.
Holdfast Flautist.
I am
Oh,
also
shit.
melee only right now.
Oh, let's go.
How do I deflect blaster fire?
Let's go.
Right
You
click.
guys fucked up.
Right click.
Yeah, your alt fire is whatchamacallit. Oh, man. Yeah. Your alt fire on lightsaber is block. You have block points in this game, so you can't block forever.
Do I have to time it?
If you time it perfectly, they'll get stunned. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, I was TK'd.
By who?
Rockix.
No.
Oh, did we win?
Yeah. I'm gonna go melee again because
It's like extremely fucking loud.
I turned it way down, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta turn it
Chat,
down.
let me know if I need to adjust the volume any.
Wait, what's the block button?
Right click.
Right click.
Okay.
Oh, well, I can't be moving and blocking at the same time.
I I love how the sound effect of the guy talking over the radio just cuts out. Because there's no more sound. Play as Flarnot?
Flarnot is the celebrity from my golf stream yesterday.
I remember him.
He made an everybody's golf character who looked like a straight up orangutan.
Was he the guy that was covered in shit, or was that somebody else?
I mean, he looked like shit.
Like he ate a whole bunch of shit?
Like a shit.
Not 100% certain.
Punch, 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 punch!
What the hell was that, Kiati Mundi?
Oh, I died.
I threw my lightsaber and it disappeared.
Oh yeah, your lightsaber sucks at being thrown in this mode, so don't try that.
Watch Kiati Mundi, come back! There we go. Watch this, okay? Chat, ready? I'm throwing my lightsaber. Hey!
My lifesaver?
I'm
throwing my lightsaber. Get ready, Mandalorian piece of shit.
Can't move.
Oh my god, it's a battle droid.
Are we Porkins?
It's me. No.
I killed him.
Nice.
It's good to be a Jedi.
Nice. You lost your lightsaber, Ryan, and you're being shot in the spine. Yeah.
Oh, we have a Jedi battle.
I gotta change characters, dude. Kiati Mundi's not holding it down. Let's see. They got all sorts of detritus from the Star Wars universe in this game.
Yeah, they do actually.
It's like Star Wars Mugen.
There's what?
It's Jeff Gerstmann.
Yeah.
He's in this. When did he get an official Jedi knighthood?
Wait, so what are your
freaking
guys' names?
Slave Leia, Lobot.
Yep.
They have Lobot.
Yeah, Lobot's in.
Lobot, the narc.
So Kazar, I assume you're watching. You did not get a bug. What happened is you probably hit the custom button. You wanna change your class configuration to spawn with a lightsaber, essentially.
Oh.
Yeah,
Can Lobot spawn with a lightsaber?
I don't know if Lobot is part of the skins that are available for Jedi or Sith. It might be.
Well, we've established that the Force is a fabric that binds us all, so Lobot, by definition, should be Force sensitive, so why can't he have a lightsaber?
I mean, it's a good point.
Try to see if Salacious Crumb is in the game.
He might be.
Silver Knight guy looks like from Federation Force in Metroid.
Who the hell is this guy?
I think that is
like actually Satan. Pink Boba Fett? Who are these people?
The Separatist leaders are safe.
No.
Do we win again?
I don't know.
Now I gotta be the bad guy from
we're winning.
Freaking Force One or Rogue One.
Oh, there's so many more people now.
What was that sound effect? That will never get old. Please play that every time.
Yeah, there's some Wookiee sound effects there. So with a Wookiee in this game, by the way, if you go full melee build, it's actually like really strong.
Oh my god, there's so many red sabers here.
Yeah.
It's so laggy.
It's actually really laggy in this room.
The tick rate is really good.
We're getting slaughtered. Jedis, form on me.
Oh, dude, there are so many destroyer droids.
They killed my saber. What do I do when my saber's dead?
Oh, I killed my teammate.
Rob, they took my saber away.
Yeah, you gotta bring it back with left click.
Oh, I've died.
There are like 14 Princess Leias.
At least it's not 14 Yugen and Knuckles.
Fair enough.
Yeah. There's probably a mod for that in this game at this point.
Can you play as the lady from the new movie that, like, her sister has a bad day and then she, like, is the star of the movie?
That's insulting me.
You will be removed from the round if you continue to keep TKing. I'm not trying to.
Well, stop shooting people that are bad.
Someone jumped in front of me, and so I shot them and got kicked.
You got kicked?
I think it just, like, killed me. It didn't kick me.
Oh, okay.
That's bullshit, though. He intentionally jumped in front of me.
So a fun little tip with a lightsaber in this mod, when you're attacking, you actually kind of want to hold shift to walk so that you can actually battle properly.
Okay.
Properly.
Yeah. Well,
they're riddled from across the map with like blaster fire.
Well, that's why you have to hold right click
to deflect them,
walk.
man.
Yeah.
I'm Lobot.
Walking also defends against lightsaber or force pushes and stuff.
How is Lobot supposed to deflect bullets?
I mean, are you playing Lobot Jedi or what are you playing?
Flawless here, but someone should tell him he forgot his lightsaber.
He needs to press left click.
Lobot coming.
Are you behind me? I'm Kit Fisto right here.
You'll trust me. You'll know who I am because I'm Lobot.
Okay, new meta, don't all go in that one room again. That was a nightmare.
Oh no, the Wookiee! Oh yes, he's got Wookiee melee build! Oh, it's so strong!
I'm Lobot! Don't stop! Stop! Oh, I killed someone! I killed a Jedi!
Is there an open
Lobot.
button?
I just killed that destroyer droid. I have 2 HP.
The door's just open when you walk up to him, right?
What the fuck?
Yeah. If it's not opening, it's not an openable door.
Okay. Yeah, I thought I just saw it open, but then it didn't open for me, so I got
in the mountains.
Oh, he's flying away! Nice.
Where they came from.
Wait, did we win?
Oh my
I
god.
think, yeah, we just won. We just
That was so
smoked them.
fast!
Actually, yeah.
Yes, Coccyx, as always.
He's 7-1.
It makes me nervous every time it says connection interrupted. It gives me like Quake 3 flashbacks.
Yeah.
I'm right with you, Red.
So yeah, you can play as like the clone trooper dude, and he can like jump around and like run on walls and shit.
He came to get down.
Came to get down.
My cat wall ran yesterday, and it was awesome.
That's
Dude,
pretty
this
cool.
settles so many bets that I had with my friends as kids. Like, who would win in a fight? The most powerful being in the universe or just a completely random, nameless stormtrooper?
Okay. Bit laggy.
Darth Maul!
Yeah.
I was
getting a
kind
little
I
of
feel like we should have known this, okay? Like, I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
But whenever Rob talked about movie battles, there was never any mention of the game's performance. It was exclusively like, I was Darth Vader and I fought against Princess Leia who was wielding force powers. There was never like, oh, and the tick rate's like really good.
You can actually change the tick rate. In fact, one of the things I found... Oh, I got fucking disintegrated! One of the things that I found even said some settings that you should change. You can try that if you want to increase your performance.
I can't change the tick rate for the server.
Who is this?
That sound!
That's Darth Icky, dude.
It's just Tin Man. What? I've never seen. What movie is he from?
Darth Icky is, isn't that what originally George Lucas wanted to name the villain in the prequels?
Darth Sticky Icky. Played by Snoop
Who's the
Dogg.
fucking robot?
Lobot?
Lobot the robot?
The robot's the one making that sound.
Standing by.
88?
Darth Icky is.
Is this Russell Crowe?
Probably, yeah.
Who's shooting me? Get out of here. Oh my god, I get hit with one blaster fire. Took off half my health bar.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. Everything is very, very lethal in this game mode.
I wasn't aware.
Including the.
Except for my lightsaber. That is very much not lethal.
This is actually Russell Crowe.
Goodbye.
Jesus Christ. Only one kill so far.
I've gotten a couple.
You
Got another one.
be Jar Jar Binks.
I believe you can, yeah.
He must be on the hero side, right?
He might be, yeah, I'm not sure.
How do I switch heroes again?
Oh my god, this room is so brutal. You just actually press escape and hit join again.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I want to be Queen Amidala.
Separatist leaders are safe.
Queen
Is that
Medulla.
Luke? Luke looks so angry.
Sorry, just hold up, everybody. I had to load in with my pay-to-win Queen Amidala build.
I'm right with you, Red.
Hey,
This one
I'm
looks
just
cool.
as strong as you are. Just because you got a sweet cloak and a lightsaber, and I got a headdress and a pistol I bought at Walmart, it doesn't mean you're better than me. Just to
You
be
see
honest,
this?
like we're pretty much on the same. Yeah, but I use the power of words, so I'm like.
Do you see
Enough
my
of
cool, bright coral face?
Yeah,
What
whatever.
is your name on the? Are you just Rockley Smile?
Yeah.
Who's Austin in this server?
I'm on the other team, Doggo.
Oh, you're Doggo. Okay. Hold on. Ah, fuck. I need help. I need help down the corridor, friends.
What the fuck? I didn't execute a teammate. Why does it keep telling me I'm not killing teammates?
Please clip that, chat. Please fucking clip that. I killed a Sith Lord, and then there was another one, and his teammate shot me with a blaster, and then I deflected it back and killed the Sith Lord, the other one.
You're like after action reports in this game are actually like talking to an 11-year-old that just saw episode 1 for the first time.
But it's so cool.
And then Anakin got in the pod racer and Sebulba used the flame jets on him, but Anakin used his midichlorians to deflect the blaster bolts.
All I'm saying is someone clip that because it was fucking badass.
Dude, Padme's got some serious auto aim.
Is that Kylo Ren?
Let's go!
You can play as Harrison Ford in this.
There's actually about 15 Harrison Ford models. There's about 4 from his 30s, and then also many of them from his
Why are
elder
there so
years.
many? He's the same character the whole time.
Or you actually are playing Amidala. I didn't even know.
Yeah, I also like. I had 120 kills and 7 deaths, so that seems pretty good.
I believe that is your score that you're looking at. Your KD is next to that. Hell
This
yeah.
game's a wild time.
It is,
You
isn't
never
it?
know what you're gonna find. You could be Harrison Ford, you could be Mark Hamill. There's all these weird celebrities in this.
You may want to turn your brightness up. Don't call me Montcalm. That's you're breaking the illusion when you say that you're watching the stream. I'm just I'm the queen of Coruscant and Naboo. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Dude,
I'm sorry.
when I was testing this earlier, I went into a server where people were straight up RPing, and it was weird. It was so weird.
Was it you?
No! That they tried to involve me.
I think it was you.
No, they tried to involve me though. Like it was Anakin and Palpatine, and they were doing some kind of like Daddy Dom role play.
Whoa, that's not.
And then
Spoilers.
Too real.
and then I showed up and it's like, oh, it's a clone. Yes, we brought Order 66 back. Do you want to see like so? It was so fucking weird. It was a weird time.
Who's the sniper in this? Is there a
You guys
sniper?
remember this? Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
You got Mace Windu bowing to you, and
How'd you do that? Oh God!
you have
He's doing a trick. How do you sit down?
you can bind those keys.
There's no default sit key.
No, it's not default. It's not default bound. It's under
Look at this.
controls and
Yeah,
other.
I don't remember Mace Windu doing this in the movie where he does a 720 with his lightsaber just for show.
I remember that.
Oh my God! Austin the battle droid.
I know, you've done it. The secret attack. Good thing I can shoot anything.
Where are the bad men?
Oh, he's got a grenade.
Oh, we got saved. Okay.
These separatist leaders are safe, apparently.
Queen Amidala does not fuck around.
Can you play as George Lucas?
Oh, that would be great.
That would be actually
Like
really good.
Dungeon Master mode.
Oh, this guy's got a snappy leather jacket.
Who
I'm
are
gonna check him
half
out.
of these motherfuckers? Like the guy with eyes for cheeks.
Well, not all of them are characters. Sometimes they're just like, things from the Star Wars universe.
All right, hold up.
You can play as things?
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm going to raise the brightness.
Can I play as Watto?
Yeah, I kind of want to do that too, actually.
Here's the setup. Set option 1, video. Option 2, more video. If only there was a way. Oh my God, when you raise the brightness, it raises the brightness on all of your displays.
Yeah, it did that for me
Holy
too.
shit.
They killed me because they said I team killed, but I didn't mean to.
I can't not team kill. I walk into a room, I press left click, and my bullet goes into a teammate, and it instantly killed.
Oh,
Because it's so laggy, if I shoot at anyone, it's just like, oh, team killing, goodbye.
So we could leave this server if you guys want to change some of the things that would make your network better.
Okay.
I feel like we should have like a 16-player server or something.
That's
I play
fine.
as Obama?
I'm cool with that.
I'm not answering that
I'm
question.
not sure.
Oh, so Boba Fett can just hover forever?
Eat this,
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Yeah, you can play as the Mandalorians and they fly
Suck
around.
my
and
dick,
shit.
you Mandalorian bitch! We win again.
Yeah, let me know if you guys want to.
Oh yeah, let's
server.
get the hell out of here. This
All
is
right,
this
exit main menu.
is way too laggy.
Okay. So yeah, there are a couple of settings to change. So go
Oh,
to.
sorry, 1 second. I have a recursive error, so I
Okay.
need to reload movie battles.
Okay.
What the hell's a time nudge?
Future edging.
What are snaps? These aren't words that mean.
Yeah,
Snaps is
I
what
will
you do
tell
with
you the
poetry.
ones
Chat
that-
says movie duels, please.
You want to do dual mode? We can do dual mode.
I
Do
don't
we all
know
get
what
to
any of
play?
it means.
Dual mode is basically just you guys just have lightsabers and you go like one-on-one.
Okay.
But like all of us
what
are
are these
just like two
network
people.
options that I changed though, Rob?
Okay, so network options. You data rate to 25,000.
Oh fuck! 1 sec. I was told there would not be any math. 25. Okay, yeah. Max packets.
100.
Oh, that's a lot of packets.
Backup packets.
It doesn't say anything to change that, so just
Okay.
change snaps to 40.
What are
And
snaps?
What about
I
the
don't know.
lagometer?
The time nudge.
I don't know if you want to do the lagometer or the time nudge, but
The lagometer. They sound like things out of the Star Wars universe. It's like the setup menu is role-playing.
so do you guys want to do dual mode or you want to do open, that same kind of game mode that we were in before, where you have all the different
Dual
classes?
Mode.
You want to do dual mode? Okay.
Dual mode.
Let me try to find one that has
Everything's only 32.
Yeah, Max Packets, the cool new Jedi.
Can we go to NJO Temple?
J.O. Temple.
The JO Temple?
Jedi Temple. Yeah. That
Where
sounds
is
good to
that?
me. It starts with a tetromino of green dots, then white NJO Temple.
Okay, I'm joining it.
I found NJO Battlefield.
It's if you sort by alphabetical, it should be
Okay.
right near that.
Yeah.
Found it.
The thing, NJO stands for New Jedi Order. You get out of the, right out of the gutter, you bitch.
Jedi.
Yeah, we go Jedi. I'm gonna be Kit Fisto again, as is tradition.
I'm gonna be the kangaroo.
I want all the J.O. crystals.
You should change your stuff, your setup, by the way.
Dude, if this was a proper fighting game, this is a hell of a character select menu.
Mhm.
I'm gonna play as a dinosaur.
Yeah, do it.
He's like a blue dinosaur.
No, I was not finished. Do not attack players randomly. Do not interrupt duels.
Zero tolerance laming policy.
Okay. Wait, why? It's all dark. And I don't have a lightsaber because they
Rob.
interrupted me.
Why are you producing spores, Rob?
Yeah. I don't know, but can you slice me to death because I don't have a lightsaber?
Oh,
Wait, no, they have a zero tolerance policy, Rob.
We're all enemies.
I can't edit my character anymore, and it's just complete blackness.
Oh, god damn it.
Did you see how I was a dinosaur?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I
Hey,
can't-
hey you. Cowboy
no, I'm
Dundee.
fighting Remix 1 Up.
Slice me up.
I just
Slice me.
it's blackness. I have a black
Stop
screen.
kicking him. I'm fight. There's a zero tolerance laming policy.
Slice me!
Oh, I can play as Obi-Wan with gray hair or Obi-Wan with slightly darker gray hair. You can also play as Anakin with a white robe and Anakin with a brown robe over his white robe.
Where do you see how many Harrison Fords there are? Whoa, why are people in the floor?
I
Oh,
can't.
you can play as old Luke.
For some reason, it won't spawn with a lightsaber. For some reason,
Is this?
That guy was on your team though.
that one in classic. Yeah.
So, yeah,
How do you like that shit, Kylo Ren?
I cannot do anything on this server.
I keep throwing my lightsaber at Kylo Ren!
It's a black screen. Like I can move around, but everything's black.
There
I
are
want to
no
play as
teams?
Sriracha, the spicy kick lady.
No, there's no teams in a duel server. It's all free for all. It's all basically it's all honor duels. So it's all you honor one-on-one.
Holy Christ!
I will honor you when I slice you in half.
Kylo Ren just ripped me apart, dude.
I can't get a lightsaber bound for some reason on this server. I don't
I got
know
one
why.
right away because I'm a cool dinosaur. Try that.
Yeah, could it possibly be because you've chosen a character who doesn't wield a lightsaber? Like, who did you pick?
No, I mean I'm a Jedi.
I should have bought eyes on the set. I actually rolled a blind character, so. But for some reason, you can still see radar.
Here, kill me. Thank you. What the fuck?
I'm not laming.
I'm just gonna change to stiff. Go Darth.
How do you know if you're laming?
Yeah, that's.
Well, if you're tolerated, you're obviously not laming because there's a zero tolerance policy.
Is this Rob again?
Slice
What
me.
are you doing?
Yeah.
Why aren't you picking
Slice
a different
me.
character?
Slice. I am. I just did.
You came back as the same sport man.
Oh.
I'm Batman.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
All right, I'm gonna rejoin the
Doggo
server.
and AlpacaPatrol have disconnected.
Yeah, I'm gonna rejoin.
I'm gonna try to rejoin. Oh, it's almost full.
Yeah, I think I got in though. I entered the minus realm for mine.
Oh my! I
she
can see
swept
again.
me.
That's a good start.
Why is there a droid wielding a lightsaber?
Let's do this guy.
And Force Lightning?
That's a strong droid.
What the hell, dude? Did you guys see Nintendo Cardboard? All right, chat, you've watched it. Why don't you explain Nintendo Cardboard to me now?
Yeah, please do.
Now that it's been out for a little while. That's not General Grievous. He had 2 arms. We're not so different, Kylo.
What was that noise?
That was Ki-Adi-Mundi's battle cry. You gotta walk towards each other. Hey, don't touch me.
Yeah, honor duels, no laming.
No laming.
Oh,
Zero
he's-
tolerance policy for laming.
Crunchy Dave, that's laming.
Oh my God! What?
He's choking
Get
you
on
out.
it. Get
Oh
off
my
of him.
God.
Holy shit! I gotta get out of here, dude. I'm getting my ass kicked.
You're getting lamed, dude. Non-stop lamed.
Jesus.
Crunchy Dave, why are you like
can
this?
Just fly. That's not force jump. That's just flying.
Oh no! She's got Kylo Ren's lightsaber.
Yeah, you trying to kill the sexy Twi'lek lady.
Kristen Stewart.
Yeah, that's her.
You're landing pretty hard here, man.
Failure.
Failure. Oh, there goes my lightsaber. Just dropped it.
I can put points into things. You gotta do
Yeah.
it quick before.
Yeah, you got 5 seconds.
Apply.
You know, we
no.
always talk about
I've got a lightsaber.
we always talk about Kylo Ren. Where's Kylo Stimpy? Nobody ever brings that up.
Nice.
No, I don't have a lightsaber. God damn it.
You gotta hit apply quickly. All right. Are we battling?
Yeah. Now let's do some one-on-ones.
They took away my
All right,
lightsaber.
where are you, Ki-Adi-Mundi? I want to go kill you. Where are you? right, hold on.
If I scroll my scroll wheel, I see the lightsaber appear for a split second, and it's not really in my inventory.
Yeah, so I think it's basically round based. Once this round is over, then you'll respawn as a new character, it seems like.
I just want my lightsaber back.
Yeah, dual servers are odd. This is why I suggested the open, but
If I have
didn't I
lightning, what's
listen
the
to
button
you?
for lightning?
you press Q and E to swap between your force powers, and you press F to use the force power.
I did not have a force power, even though I leveled it.
All right, meme stealer, let's do this.
Wow, you guys have really got to work on your time to kill. Like, to be honest, it's just embarrassing that I'm dominating so hard.
You sound like you're laming.
No,
I think you're laming.
I'm absolutely not laming.
Hey, that's not cool. I was fist fighting. You can't use a lightsaber.
There's a zero tolerance policy for laming.
No laming, dude. Wait, where'd meme stealer go? There he is.
Wait. Oh, I'm alive again.
Got him.
I want my
Fuck
lightsaber.
meme stealer. Where are you, Ryan? I want to battle you.
I'm like a shadow in the night. Also, I just got bludgeoned to death by Kylo Ren and his
All right, Nick.
I have no
Twilight
lightsaber.
honey.
Oh, do you want me to slice you up?
I don't care.
All right, here. We'll go melee only. Let's battle.
Now it's like that bad DBZ mod.
Kicked you. Pop, 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 pop.
You did. You popped me. It's like being a cool dinosaur isn't enough.
Guess not.
Brian, you want to put your lightsaber away and duel me with fists?
You gotta give me a moment.
Oh, I'd hate to
Yes.
go up against Kit Fisto in a situation with fists.
Get out of here, meme stealer. Watch this.
I just killed meme stealer.
Get force pushed, and then I escape.
Oh, I almost got her with the backhand.
Oh, Nick, we can have a fist fight.
I have 18
Over here.
health.
Oh, okay. Here, punch me to 18 health, and then we'll have it. Oh. No, I don't want to fight you, Darth Icky.
That one guy's really
Hey,
fast.
hey, Louis Montcalm. I'm right behind you, buddy. What are you two just going around killing these melee boys?
Gonna kick.
Can I just have a lightsaber?
Kick.
Oh, Robert, how did you do that?
I've been trying to tell you how to play the game.
Kick, kick, kick. Kick. What's that?
Running away like a little baby boy.
Dude, I've learned all the skills you need to have to succeed in this game.
So, like I said, walking kind of protects you from all kinds of like force powers.
Just like in real life.
Walking. Yeah, definitely not super fast running. God damn it.
I don't know. I want to battle you. Am I paid it? No.
Whatever, I'm still crushing it. I'm not even upset.
All right, I'm gonna battle this guy.
Look. That was amazing. Ow, you can't lightning me. It's not fair. You can only engage me in fists, otherwise it's lame.
Oh my lord.
I like how I take fall damage. Why do I take fall damage?
Twilight is so scary,
I'm finally
man.
out. My score is 90 and 2.
Nice.
That seems
Oh
good.
no.
Make sure you set your configurations, by the way, for the next round.
Oh yeah, for the 3 seconds that you have.
Well, you have 37 seconds right now.
How do I get to that menu now?
I was force jumping, and then
Escape join?
Kylo Ren forced pushed me.
No, I need to
And
know
I
this.
fell
How do
to
I-
my
how do I-
death.
Did you bind character configuration to a button?
Character configuration.
No, but I will look for that.
Yeah, go do that.
What's your button for it?
Other
B.
interaction.
Oh, yeah, that.
weapons, movement.
Okay, I'm gonna be
Fast configuration.
I'm gonna be
fuck.
Sam Jackson now.
Oh.
Yeah, do it. General Grievous is kicking the shit out of me. Get out of here, General Grievous.
Default. Apply.
Failure.
We've done it. He's in there.
Nice.
Please spawn me with a saber.
You should have a lightsaber now.
3, 2.
He said the word wrong.
Character configuration. He's got a saber. Why do I have one though? This is not.
Oh, it's
Well,
time.
you could have changed
What?
that.
Sam Jackson has a blue lightsaber?
You could change that as well.
How?
It's in configuration.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, cannon saber selected.
God damn you, fucking General Grievous! Just
ready.
kicking me non-stop. There we go. Get chopped up.
Don't ban me. I'm not a lamer.
You ready,
Oh, hello,
Maybrick?
Iago.
I don't know how to gesture to you, but you know, I bow as well.
What? Who kicked me?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh no.
That's right. Sam Jackson wins.
Lightning? Don't lightning me. I don't know
Ready,
what my power is.
Jesusaurus?
I knocked you down.
Oh, holy.
You knocked me down, but I got up again.
You did.
You might never be able to keep me down.
He's too strong. Sam Jackson's the best.
My force ability just makes a symbol appear on my screen.
No. Wait. Is it F3?
For what?
You should be able to run
Blue
really
Squall.
fast if you use that.
Here we go.
If you have that set as a power, yes.
Oh, I force push as well, so I can go.
Ah, he got me.
Oh my god.
Do anything.
Hey, ladder duels, no laming. Oh shit.
You knocked me down, but you still have not damaged me.
You've not been damaged at all?
No, I don't think you have either, right?
No, I'm full health.
I'm in the UK. It's so laggy.
Yeah. They have a lot of lag problems there.
Yeah!
Don't know why.
Well, I went for a horizontal slice and you didn't block.
Oh,
This is just like the
pressed
movie.
God damn it.
When Sam Jackson fights Kylo Ren, it's the most exciting scene.
Help me!
And then he wins.
Help me! Kylo, kill other Kylo! Kylo with
Are
Darth
you the one
Vader.
running away?
You know, no one's on a team in this game, by the way.
They're all coming for you.
Are they
Kylo
laming
with
you?
Darth Maul's lightsaber. Kill Kylo that is the face of Jar Jar Binks, please.
Where are you? I want to battle you. Wait, where's
You can't battle me. I'm endlessly
He's-
being chased.
He's running his ass away from every fight.
Oh no! Ow. There's no escape for Kiadi Mundi. Why does his head have to be so distinctive?
I'm looking for you. I'm gonna go chop you up.
I found him.
All right. I'll
Oh,
battle
he's
you
killing
too.
everybody.
Oh no!
This is what laming looks like. Oh, there he is. Look how fast he is.
I think I just lamed someone. I'm sorry.
No
Okay,
laming.
Obi-Wan actually has speech with music. It's a little immersion break.
I'm gonna lightning the shit out of you.
Yeah, I did get hit by some lightning. Oh no! No! Look at this! This is the definition of laming right here.
You're running away like a little baby back bitch.
Yeah, but 4 people are fighting me simultaneously.
How do you do different swings?
So it's basically the way that you're moving. So if you hold left, you're gonna swing to the left. If you hold right, you're gonna swing to the right. Forward, you're gonna go do a
saber. You're nothing now. What is her name again?
Yeah,
All right, yeah, let's battle Darth Icky. Let's do it.
Get me out.
No, a lamer. All right. Oh, that was you laming him. You lamed him to death. Oh fuck.
Probably shouldn't have used the mouse wheel like it's chivalry. I tried
did
to do
lame that
like
man.
I tried to do like a poke, and instead I took my fists out instead of my lightsaber.
So there are also combos and stuff that you can do to put together combos to take people out. Who's this guy? Oh, that's a training droid. Oh, motherfucker.
That guy just lamed you.
I got lamed as all hell.
All right.
Oh, I'm out of lives now. All right,
You shouldn't be out of lives.
I'm out of lives.
They've been chasing him and killing him the whole time. That's why.
Yeah, I mean, it was the lame police, basically. I'll admit. Do you guys use the same razor for your face that you use for your balls?
This feels like a departure from what we were just talking about.
Yes.
Also, yes, but I also don't shave my balls. Kind of like clip it.
Just clip your balls.
Yeah,
Like
right.
you do for a puppy.
We won.
Wait.
Shit, yeah.
We failed.
I'm not gonna
Hell
buy
yeah.
2 different electric razors to shave my whole body. That's just outrageous.
Wait, are we having this shaved balls discussion?
You just clean
balls.
You just clean it after you use it.
Who wants an honorable duel? Meet me at the top of the Guardian of Jedi
meet
statue.
me at the Burning Brazier, next to the north side of Funemployed.
I will have an honorable duel atop this statue. Yes, come.
Oh!
Wherever you are.
Someone tried to blame me. Hey, Ryan.
Hey, how's it going?
No laming.
Watch this. I'm gonna kill this guy. Didn't
Why
work.
are our
Okay,
lightsabers turning into
give me one
weird
sec, give me
stretchy
one sec.
things?
I'm gonna kill this guy.
All right.
You gotta give me 1 second to kill.
Ryan.
All right. Someone made it up.
Unfortunately, I'm on the dark side.
Rob, our lightsabers have holes in them.
I'm endlessly caught. Yep, I've been. What is this? Oh my lord!
All right. I have killed all 3 members who have tried to come up to this statue. So, anyone else? Are you not entertained?
This is cool up here.
Chad, you're so weird. Chad's like, I would never shave my face with the same razor that I shave my balls with. But you want people to put your dick in their mouth?
I'm dead.
How do you flip your lightsaber around?
Are you Mace Windu?
Did I just I backhanded you off to death, Austin?
I had like 1 HP.
Oh, hello. Oh, there are a lot of people up here, huh? All right, killed one of them. Yep. No, the other one.
Whoa, no! Oh, I've accelerated. I went too fast.
Oh man.
How do I flip my lightsaber?
Oh, what the fuck did I just do?
Flip your lightsaber? What do you mean?
They're throwing it around and doing gestures.
It's under the other tab in
This
controls.
is getting out of hand.
Now there are 2.
No.
It is done.
Is it flourish?
Probably.
He's done it.
Get lamed, bitch.
All right, who wants to have a non-lame battle? Wants to have a nice, even one-on-one.
This is not laming. You threw your lightsaber to try to kill me and you have been destroyed.
No, that's not laming actually.
Nick, ke's kicking you. I'll save you.
For your own good.
This is lame.
Save
It's
you.
an interruption of a team battle.
Not hostages.
Where are people? Oh, here's Nick.
Away with you.
Oh god, you've been chopped.
For your own good.
All right, Nick, I will watch your battle and then I will battle you.
Party.
You're gonna battle other Mace Windu.
Can we all be Mace Windu for the next battle?
Good.
Get out of here.
No.
What?
Oh,
How did you get out of that?
oh. Oh, nice. All right, let's do it.
For your own good.
Ah!
Your own good. They are.
Oh my god.
That's not fair. I don't have lightning powers.
That's true.
I'm just gonna go
You're
pick
not a
up all the
Sith.
lightsaberless people.
No, that's laming. You can't do that.
Oh, fuck.
It's not. It's as long as I challenge them to a duel right before it happens.
There actually are servers that let you press K and it locks you into a one-on-one duel.
Duel me.
Oh, he got me.
Not allowed. Got him.
All right.
Get
this
duel
guy.
done. Get duel done.
No, I know I have force push,
Cool.
chat. I've been using force push a lot, actually.
So if someone is walking, then they won't fall down from force push. If they are, however, attacking, that's when you're supposed to use force push, and then they'll get knocked down.
But they get up again.
Yeah. Kylo, what are you doing here, buddy? That's also when I've been using the backhand to fuck you guys over, is when you go aggressively attack me. I just backhand you.
Terrible has happened.
Is it lame to kill AFK people?
Oh, absolutely. I love doing it though.
That's the most lame, probably.
They respawn. It's fine.
Up to a point.
I'm surprised you didn't die there.
Watch this. Let's go.
Not failure.
We won.
I tried.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
oh God. Oh,
Yeah, at the end of the match, it just teleports you into a wall.
Yeah.
He called us Bantha Herders.
Yeah, so this is what a dual server is like, by the way, so let me know if you guys want to switch to open at any point as well.
I like it a lot.
You like the dual server better?
Well, I like the AFK people.
Well, you can make your own custom lightsaber color.
Obi-Wan with 2 lightsabers.
The Emperor's punching me.
Yeah, you can actually play like a Jedi or Sith that just
Holy
uses force
fuck.
powers.
No, I'm out. I'm sorry, Obi-Wan. That's just too ridiculous.
Who is this? Yeah, Chartreuse, I have the high ground. Don't he try it? Oh, he tried it.
Don't he try it.
Don't he try it.
I'd duel you, but then I'd lose.
I'm 18-8 right now, actually. Oh, 18-9. Never mind.
Oh yeah, this is much better.
Dude, what if I take a character who isn't a
crash the
Sith?
server.
Wait, follow this. What if I
can't
take a
handle
character who
particle
isn't a
effects.
Sith and then I give them a custom red lightsaber?
The frame rate's so bad. We're gonna
You're
do it.
actually crashing the server. What are you doing?
How are you doing
We're
there?
crashing the server.
What are you doing?
We found our own game. We need more
Oh.
people. We can crash the server.
Oh, I'm
Wait,
being
the-
choked out by Palpatine.
Goal is to crash the server now?
Guess so.
If you stand next to no, he said the word wrong.
It's because you turned the lagometer off.
If you
Yeah.
stand next to someone and you block and then you just like touch tips a bunch, it lags the server.
That's hilarious, actually.
So I want to get if
Why
we get like
did you
4
tell
people
me?
together, I bet we can crash it.
Lamer.
Actual lamer.
Lame. It's just the server crash. Here we go.
Oh, hello.
I might be the best player of this entire game.
If you can't spawn in again, it's probably because you ran out of lives.
Actually, we can't. It's not working anymore.
Good.
Yeah, Jesusasaurus, you ran out of lives. Hit
No
tab.
longer lane the server. Oh no, I think it's just player contact, not lightsaber contact. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Where are the AFK boys?
But learn to get good and stop killing AFK boys.
Oh, they're not AFK anymore. Ah!
In my defense, it's the most authentic thing in the world is just running up to a helpless bystander and chopping him down in a single hit. No, this is too many. Hello, Obi-Wan, save me. We're both. Oh God, it's Alpha Male Chad Obi-Wan. No. Instead of a dick, he's got 6 lightsabers.
Oh, nasty. You had no
Ooh,
lives
this-
in the beginning of the round? Well, that's just lame.
Wait, what is it?
Jesusasaurus never got lives.
If you just join the server, if it's
What?
mid-round, it'll
Fuck.
you won't be able to spawn.
Oh Lord, it's the Vitruvian man. If you're dead, you might want to spectate me for a second.
What have you done?
Kiadi Mundi is stuck in a T pose. In between worlds, like Link from The Legend of Zelda.
I think someone else is doing the trick now because I keep getting the lag, but I'm not doing anything. AFK.
I'm just battling non-stop fucking Palpatines right now. Oh fuck!
Okay, force
No,
lightning.
he got me. Good stuff.
Can't kill me if I just run away. Got max speed.
I'm
Where
playing
are you,
Tilt
T-pose,
Bros.
Kiadi Mundi?
Oh, can you spectate?
No, I'm alive.
Oh,
You will not
man.
find me then. You will not find me.
Sabered my shit up.
Where's
I
what are you-
believe I'm under the map.
Kind of force lighting you. No, what are you doing, lamer?
Oh, I've actually been lamed.
This is what happens when you become a Force Ghost.
Okay, we can fight now. Fuck.
Now that everybody knows to walk, I can't force push anybody anymore.
You have to-
break the server on us.
I didn't mean to kill that guy. He spawned in front of me.
Louie, or acid yourself, Ryab.
So, by the way, you can press V and do voice commands.
I like the. It's lamer hell. I like the top
Voice
left.
commands.
Now it just says like hunning.
I need a medic. They've got air support.
Yeah, me telling people how to use voice commands means a lot of voice commands, huh?
Hey, I'm back.
I need a medic.
Wait, how do you use voice commands?
Press V.
V and then 2-2.
Remember. I need a medic.
This is not what Louis Montcalm sounds like.
Looking.
Oh, I immediately lost on that round.
All right, last round.
Go for the primary objective. No. Assault the primary objective. I need a medic. That's not a good idea. Entry spotted.
I don't want to play anymore. I want to hear the voice.
I need a medic.
Press of fire. Medic. On my way.
I want a duel.
Move up.
Come here, Vader.
I need a medic.
I need a medic.
I need a space medic.
Only do V22.
Cover me. I need a medic.
I need a medic. Oh.
Medic.
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 I need a medic.
I just got lamed. Oh my god, everybody got lamed. I need a medic.
I also need a medic though. Medic.
Chat, do you need a medic?
I need a medic. I need a medic.
Man, this is really just hold fast.
Pretty much, yeah. Hey, Louis Montcalm, come here. Sal.
All right,
Who said
meet me
need a
on the
medic?
meet me on the brazier.
Oh, hold on. I need to charge up my force. I'm right down below you.
Yeah, I'm not falling though. I didn't take damage.
A needle medic.
Hold on. All right, this is me.
I need a medic. Oh no!
Paddle saber.
Dude, this Twi'lek is like the strongest character in the game.
Medic!
I need a medic.
I'm over here. I'm over here. Stand still. Wait, did you mind trick me? What did you just do?
Me?
These are not the droids you are looking for.
You can go invisible if you mind trick, by the way. That's what mind trick does. All right, whatever. I'll fight this guy.
I'm the guy who needs a medic up here.
Do you need a medic?
It's a
I need a medic.
Okay, this is great. I love it.
So the thing is, I need a medic.
Yeah, me too.
No, this fucking Twi'lek, dude.
Thank you for playing along with V22 meta. Can V22 be the code word we have for when we need to transform a server into a cacophony of stupid sounds?
That sounds pretty good. I need a medic!
Oh, sure. You want to fight Ki-Adi-Mundi, but do you want to fight a Ki-Adi-Mundi sandwich between Kylo Ren and General Palpatine bread?
Who needs a medic?
Need a medic?
Hey, someone get up on Kylo Ren's head.
I need a medic.
I can't.
Oh, you got no. Medic!
Adrian, I need a medic.
I need a medic! Medic!
Oh, fuck.
My dick.
Oh, hey, Austin, turn around. Let's battle.
Oh, no, I'm back in hell again.
Go full authentic?
No.
I just see the voice thing going right in your head.
I think just medic is much funnier than I need a medic.
Medic!
The thing is, I need a medic.
I need a medic, yeah.
It's been on the great hall, console to escape the void.
Oh, my eyes. I gotta say this goes on a little long, though, each round.
Yeah, it's about to be over this round.
And then we'll move on. Failure.
I hope someone got a medic.
That just sums it up, right? Oh, God.
There we go into the wall.
I'm diabetic.
I'm diabetic.
Execute order V22.
We'll see you in 3 minutes. Play some Funemployed. See you soon.
Oh, this is over. Damn.
I am cry.
What a great fucking game.
Only a medic can save us. I need a medic away.
Medic!
Does he say
Just
that?
hang on to the wings of your medic.
I need an
Game
ad.
that we're about to play.
I need a medic.
I watched a YouTube channel play 1 round of this, so I'm pretty much an expert.
Okay.
I have played it before.
Yeah, but don't take this the wrong way. I think you played it with people who might not have cared about the rules.
Yeah, but I mean, we don't really have to play by the
No, but
rules.
what about your knowledge of me makes you
All right.
think I don't want to play by the rules?
So what are the exact rules then?
You get 3
Traits, yeah.
trait cards, and then you reveal them. You get your traits and you look at them, but you don't show them to anybody else.
Okay.
And then the job gets flipped over, and you give like a 1-minute pitch one at a time, and you would do it like,
Yeah.
let's say the job is for like fish salesman, and then you're like a snake. You'd be like, well, I'm really good for
I'm
this
a
job
snake?
because I'm a snake, and you flip it over, and then it's like that's the punchline sort
I
of.
get to be a snake in this?
So the only difference between how I played is that we didn't get to see the trait cards until they were flipped over, which I think is funnier. Because then you have to on the fly improv.
But how do you plan your pitch in that situation?
You basically know what the job is going to be, right? Like you have to interview for like a gym coach, and then
So then it would be funny because like the job was for something, and you're like, oh well, I'm really good with my hands. And then you flip over the snake card, and you're like, my snake hands.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
You can do it like that.
that's essentially how we played it.
Join on me if you would like in the Discord. I will give you the server information should you need it. That's the password. The name is
nice. Okay, good.
I hate that. Enter server password.
Okay.
the password is not misspelled, by the way.
I had a feeling.
It's a deliberate misspelling. Security through obscurity.
All right, cool.
All right. Is there? I
I
can
am
show
the
now. I
pink
don't
player.
have to worry about.
Yeah, it's after the
But
password.
you have to. We have to.
Color.
What's the button?
Oh, gray spectator. God damn it.
What's the button that makes it so you can look at it? Is it like left alt? You look at a card, but you don't flip it over for everybody else?
Hold on. I gotta change.
I don't know. You can press Alt to bring it up.
I don't want to be a spectator though.
Oh, whoops! I accidentally flipped that whole thing.
No, I'm good.
Alt Shift? It doesn't seem right.
How we
So I
also
joined
did it
Close.
is
F4.
Oh, you can draw things on the board.
Stop.
No. This is how we are gonna keep score.
There's a notebook.
For keeping store.
There's. First off,
Well, it didn't move the. I can still draw as much
All
as
right,
I
okay.
like.
I've had my fun. How do you reset this again?
I have no idea, dude. Good luck.
Wait, who the hell's Brian?
I don't know. God damn it.
My game almost crashed. I'm still like trying to get in here.
Oh, okay.
Do you go through the server browser?
No, I just joined on him.
Oh, okay, I can do that too.
Oh, it's if you put it on your side of the table and you flip it. Like, hey, so you see this card that I got over here on Isaac Baby?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. Okay.
Can you see what it says?
No. Yeah.
Sick. All right.
Yeah, so essentially we're gonna draw just the one card. One person's gonna be the guy who is choosing, and then sort of like Cards Against Humanity.
Okay, so you guys are still explaining it with no. Explain to someone who has no knowledge of the game whatsoever.
Okay, let me draw a card and I will show you. So this will be the job card. Say I'm the interviewer, right? And we need we're looking for a model.
I thought that said medic, and I was about to die.
So then you would take three. Yeah, you would take 3 of these trait cards. Let me grab 3, right? And then you would say like, well, the reason that I want to be a model is because I'm privileged and sob story and fear, and then you make up a thing.
Wait, okay, do you flip all 3 at once?
I think it would actually be funnier if the interviewer is the one who gets to choose when. I think that'd be funnier.
I agree with you on that. I think that adds a nice little wrinkle into things.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the cue then? The improv cue for having to flip a card?
They could just flip it for you, I guess.
They could just flip it whatever they want.
You would just go to their card, click it, and press F.
Yeah,
and then there you go. Communes with fish. That would be a great job for a fisherman.
This is a disaster. I can tell you one thing. I don't want to go first.
Well, everybody goes. I have no problem going first.
Everybody poops.
You want to be the first?
One interview at a time, right?
Yeah. I'll be the first interviewer then. So let's do that. I'll be the first.
So should we all draw 3 cards then?
Yeah, everybody draw 3 cards.
Oh, I shuffled it first. How do you shuffle?
I've shuffled it about 100 times.
Pick it up and shake it.
Don't look at your traits before you. Don't look at your traits. You shouldn't know them. Put them face down, right next to your name over here.
What's the flip button?
F.
Oh, that's cool. It puts your hand at the bottom of the screen now.
Yeah.
That's a handy thing.
I don't think I can't flip them if they're in your hand, so just put them next to your name.
When it's your turn, I guess just put them on the thing. Yeah. Or we could just put them there anyway. Yeah.
I'll just put them on the table. It's fine.
So the winner is just like whoever
I think is funniest. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Good.
So who wants to go first here?
I have no problem going first.
Okay. So then you're going to be auditioning for the spot of. Oh wait, hold on. For the spot of a butcher.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm very pleased to be interviewing for the job of butcher because all of my life I've had a serious passion for meat. And that's because I was born in the streets. And, you know, on the streets, you can be a butcher. It's either kill or be killed. Plus, you ever hear something called street meat? Not only is that a hot dog, it can also refer to sex workers. And I can defuse bombs, which rarely becomes relevant in a business like this. But if for some reason your politics lead to your grocery store being targeted by an extremist organization, I could really help out with that if it's part of my job description as a butcher, which I'm applying for. I'm also, and this does introduce a little bit of a conflict of interest, but I happen to be an animal myself. But in today's economy, I just feel like you can't be that picky. So yeah, I'm a panda that butchers other animals. As long as you're not selling bear meat, I think I'm the ideal candidate for the job.
All right. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, no, I'll we'll get back to you, and thanks for putting your input. I'm looking for a Nick now, though. Nick?
Okay, butch me up. Here we go. So I have a long history of dealing with meat as well. Back in the day, I used to make the tenderest roast beef right out of the mom's womb. It was a big deal for me because when I started slicing it, I basically got KO'd right in the face the first time I did it. And I learned a lot that day, that to make the tenderest roast beef is actually a very delicate scenario. I built upon that knowledge over years and years. And eventually, I gained a six-pack from all of the beer that I was drinking, as well as working out at the same time. So it was kind of a twofer at the same time. And I'm not saying like I'm an alcoholic or anything. It was a thing in my past. I got like 50 tattoos, and I learned from that time in my life that a little bit of maturity comes over time. You've got to move past it, make the tenderest roast beef you can, and do your best work. That's why I believe I should be your butcher.
Okay. I mean, I'm not too sure about the tattoos. They might not. We're running a family business, but you know, we could work it out. We could figure stuff out.
You know, it's your prerogative. It's your job.
Yeah, that's fair. And I think our last one, Austin.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi. How's it going?
Look, I'm your man. All right. One thing I can tell you is I love cooking, especially meat. One of my favorite things. So I know what the customer's looking for. I I know exactly the excuse to give them if I can't give them what they want. I'll know what to tell them if the meat's not feeling good today. But other than that, I'm gonna be able to give you the best services. And if you'd like, I mean, after hours, if you need a little rub in that special place, I can really give you what you need. And I can also just sit there and be a coat hanger if you like. I'll just sit there, hold my arms out. I got a lot of stamina. I can be whatever you need, whether that being a liar, a taint rubber, or a coat hanger.
Okay, thank you, Austin. Yeah, we'll get back to you.
I don't know what to take away from that one.
I'm not sure. This is a tough one. But I think maybe I'm going to give the job to the red panda. So the red panda will have. So go ahead and pop that on your thing there.
You won't be got the hang of this now.
Yeah, right. So there you go, and then we can pull the cards and toss them aside.
Oh fuck!
You gonna make it just a discard pile?
Yeah.
Got some bad RNG on those cards. I think.
Yeah, that was a rough
you could also
bunch.
just toss them off the side if you got any latent.
I think they drop
just
back
reappear
onto the
back by the
table.
deck.
Oh no!
Yeah. You can delete them. You can actually select them and delete them if you want to.
Make a pile though. It's no big deal.
Just make a pile. It's fine. All right. So Nick, I think, is the next interviewer then.
Okay.
Is there any way you can just like deal 3 to yourself without doing the pantomime sort of issue?
Think so. Yeah. If you right click on it, you can deal.
Oh, deal to all seated. Okay. Wait.
Oh, but it showed me my traits when I did that though.
Ah. Okay.
I'm gonna get rid of these.
Oh, okay.
Just.
Oh, okay. There we go.
They really want to go in my little pocket area. I just want them to sit on the table.
Yeah.
Or they want to group on top of each other as well.
So these ones are me. Over here.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, click and drag.
Yeah.
Just go the same. Okay, let's just.
Yeah.
So F. Help wanted. We're looking for a housewife today.
Uh-oh. This can only go well.
So I guess we'll just follow the same rotation. We'll do Ryan, Rob, and then Austin. Please begin.
Hello, future husband. I'm very excited to be interviewing for a job as the mother of your children, wife, and also housekeeper. I'm very qualified for the position because I have lots of experience being emotionally unstable, which I think if you've ever met anyone else in this industry, I'm not going to say that it's a prerequisite, but it does probably give me a competitive advantage over my colleagues. And I mean, in addition to that, there's also the fact that I have a flaming sword, and if you don't select me, I will murder you. My name is Yggdrasil. I am the mother of several Norse warriors from the Baltic area, and that's a cesspool. That's why I'm here. It's because I actually hate Scandinavia, which is another important thing when it comes to being a housewife, because I am not interested in travel. And that's pretty much my pitch for being a housewife. Choose me or else.
That was a very interesting pitch, I have to say. The flaming sword made it for me specifically. I'm going to check out some other applicants, but I'll get back around to you by the end. Let's see how Rob fares.
Okay, hey, how's it going? So I'm auditioning to be your next housewife. I hope you're excited because I have a lot of things to bring to the table. Specifically, I have lots of cavities for you to use. I mean, you have no idea. They go so deep. I mean, at least 3 holes that I could think of off the top right now that could, I mean, they're several inches deep, and I don't know what else I got besides the fact that I've got false teeth. And now, look, I know what you must be thinking. That sounds kind of gross, but I will tell you, I give the greatest blowjobs you have ever seen with my teeth out. Oh man, I will tell you. And and another another benefit. I've been shooting blanks for years. All right, nothing there. It's just all white stuff. Nothing happens from it. All right, so you'll have a great time. So I think you'd maybe want me around the house.
I have to say that was not my best pitch that I've ever heard. I don't know what to take away from that at all. I mean, the dental work I just didn't think was relevant at all to the whole thing. But, you know.
That's fair.
You've been
May
shooting
I
blanks.
ask her, the other applicant, a question?
Yeah, but by all means, yeah, go for it, yeah.
How did you get cavities in your false teeth?
So those cavities, we're specifically talking about other kinds of cavities, if you know what I'm talking about, buddy.
More power to you.
That's
then.
what I was hoping. Yeah. All right. Well, we've got one more applicant. Thank you very much for your time, and we'll talk. I'll be back.
Thanks.
to you.
Yeah.
Hi, hello. I know you've had 2 amazing applicants so far, but let me tell you, I am just the perfect housewife for you. Let me tell you why.
Yeah.
All right. I'm a great lover. I'll do the loving better than anyone else. I have specific medication for it. It makes me a great lover. You don't want to see me without it, but that's okay. I'm very diligent. I always take my medication. Don't you worry. But also, besides the medicine, I do just really love being around the house. Working with kids is one of my specialties. Take really good care of the kids if we ever need to have any. And you know all the did I mention what the medicine was?
No, you didn't. What was it?
It's steroids. I need him to keep in shape. It's very important. Very few negative side effects from the steroids, but they keep me ready to love, which is what you need. There's a lot of sweat involved, but I think that you might find that to be a positive. Big, hunky, sweaty lover for you, if that is what you so desire.
How did these get themed like this? We've got cavities and false teeth and medicine and steroids. And then I guess emotionally unstable and a flaming sword kind of sort of go together. Honestly, Austin's was almost the most compelling, but then I have to think that the flaming sword might kill me, so I'm gonna give it to Ryan again.
He did try. Yeah, I don't think you want to die.
I don't think I want to die. So yeah, stack the deck a little bit, but there you are.
Wait, he's the one with the flaming sword that'll kill you.
Right.
I want to make sure he doesn't do that, and also he can use it.
Gotcha.
He can defend my children with the sword as well.
Okay.
Unless his emotional instability also.
Oh, we're putting him back in the deck?
No. I only put the ones that weren't flipped. Those ones weren't
I hadn't.
flipped.
I just had those for the next round because I didn't go.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That doesn't matter. This is a weird game. It's fun though.
It's a good time. Yeah. Kind of like Super Fight.
Who is the next job? Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, if we continue the pattern.
No, do not.
I see them all.
Yeah, get rid of
don't do
those.
that.
Get rid of those. Oh no.
The flipping over beforehand is really makes this, I think, way better.
I've learned don't pick them up, just tap F.
Just tap F.
Because I was picking them up and then it was sending them to my side, which wasn't good for Rob.
No.
Oh, I've seen your cards. What have you done? See, this is why I wanted to put us on the board, because it makes it so that if we just put our cards all right here, then But
all right. So you guys will be interviewing today for the position of accountant. Wait, does that say accountant?
Auctioneer.
It says auctioneer.
Sorry, it's upside down for me, so I just made an assumption. Auctioneer will be your job today. Let's start with Ryan. Why are you going to be the perfect auctioneer?
Hey there, Monster. I think we got a great job going for you today. We're going to start the bidding with the first trade that makes me a great auctioneer. I'm going to be a great auctioneer for you. I can tell you that right now because I fucking love being an auctioneer. It's just the greatest fucking job on earth. No motherfucker on earth is better at this shit than I am. And we're going to go for the second trade right now, you bitch. Okay, right now. Red light. That's when if I ever get a little too crass, you just tell me to stop. You say red light and I say, okay, motherfucker, I'll stop. I'm not going to keep doing that. And by the way, I have no gag reflex. So if you ever try to choke me out like a little bitch, I'm never going to tap. I'm just going to keep on talking. I'm going to keep on selling, and you're going to keep on hiring me. Going once, going twice, sold to me as the greatest auctioneer you could ever imagine.
Thank you. Really liked the pitch. I don't think I'm an asshole, but it's a lot of emotion there. I liked it. All right.
Well, okay, it's a red light. Got it.
Sounded like Penn Jillette to me, pitching a little bit.
Next up, we'll have one Robert.
Yeah, hi. How's it going? Yeah.
It's going very good. I just got yelled at, but
oh yeah.
Tell me why you're my auctioneer to pick.
Well, first things first. I think auctioneers oftentimes come in, they pitch an interview, and they try to give you their auctioneer voice. There's no need for that. You know what I'm bringing to the table because I'm here for you, and I fucking hate myself, and that's important because as an auctioneer, you have to be not self-centered at all. You have to think about the auction and about your crippling sadness at all times in order to be able to speak fast properly. Because okay, so step one, in my early life, I auctioned a lot of apples. You may think that there's not a lot in auctioning apples, but I will tell you that God, no, I can't grab things, so people know that the apples are safe from me because I have no hands. I get them, and the hands are really tiny, and then I just fuck the apples on stage. It really didn't have much to do with auctioning, to be totally honest with you, but it was a fun profession before. But I'm just trying to move up in the world and not be as a sexy dinosaur as much these days. So
good point.
Thank you. That was depressing. Let's go next to our final client. When Nick, I need you to be a good auctioneer, please. Please be a good auctioneer.
Yes,
tell me why.
I've heard my competition is definitely a little bit lacking and deficient in terms of auctioneering. I was born in a country that loves numbers. I love numbers myself. I love incrementing them. I have a lot of things I could get into regarding how I love to punish myself with numbers. It's a whole thing. My family upbringing, they tortured me, and I was actually kind of into it. They would make me count, and I would go higher and higher and higher, and I kept selling things, and eventually the people around me kept buying them, and I just didn't know what to do with that. I thought at one point I was reaching the bottom of my tolerance. To be honest, I couldn't take much more, and I turned to drugs. It was a hard time. I did a lot of crack. I was so addicted. I became clinically depressed. And I couldn't take much more, to be perfectly honest. But I remembered my love for numbers, and I got through it. And now I'm the man for you. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna auction off anything you need. Even though my voice may not be fast, I'm a strong man. I've made it through many struggles.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so I think this one goes to the clinically depressed kinky crack addict. Can you rotate?
Mouse wheel, yeah.
Scroll the wheel.
We gotta hold it. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, there we go. A little bit. No. Okay. No. Okay.
Oh yeah.
My voice may be slow, but watch me go.
All right, guys.
Oh, that was silly.
Take your traits.
Wait, was Rob the interviewer yet? We did 3 already?
Rob was the first interviewer.
I was the first interviewer, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, we're about to make the
Ryan's
loop.
the
Ryan's the
interviewer
final
now.
interviewer.
All right. Thanks for being here today, everybody. You're going to be interviewing for the job of flight attendant.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's not bad.
So why don't we start with Robert, and we'll go around the table. So why don't you tell me why you'd be a great flight attendant, Robert?
Oh, well, I'm a very personable person. I've been working in the service industry for many years. I just have a good time socializing with people, and I think you need that. And to be honest, I think, okay, I got a new spin for your flight service. What if it gets a little hot and heavy? You know what I'm saying? Because I am a voluptuous man, and I'll tell you, those passengers would appreciate a little bit of thickness in their boys, is all I'm saying. So I am also, man, you know, I don't want to blow smoke up your ass or anything here, but I've also got $1 million smile. And you know what they say? It's not about your body. It's about that smile. That's an old adage where I come from. I don't know about you, but it is for me, and it's enjoyable because man, I just slay bitches, dude. Like, you have no idea, and that's why it would be brilliant for you to have me here. It would be you would make so much money with me as your flight attendant. You honestly have no idea. It would be it'd be great. I didn't really mean to pitch you a new service, but I think it's $1 million idea.
It's rare to have an interview that is really just the headshot in verbal form. It's all to do with physical attraction.
It's actually amazing. These cards keep working out so well.
All right. How about you, Rockley Smile? Why would you be a great flight attendant?
So I've spent my life in the service industry. I started as a waiter, and I found that I just had a love of people. That was my day job for years and years, and eventually I've worked my way up to where I can pretty much produce any kind of thing that I need at any time for anyone who needs it, and I think that's the exact type of thing you need when you're miles up in the sky. It just brings me so much pride to be able to get things and bring them to people and make them smile and give them a nice pat on the shoulder and say thank you for flying our airline. You know, sometimes they want a little bit extra alcohol or something, and I give them that smile, and you know, I show them my katana, and if they don't want what I'm selling, I make sure they smile or they get killed. That's my whole thing. I'm just such a nice guy, and I want to make sure they're happy or they die. That's it. Mm-hmm. That's why you should hire me, or you'll die.
I like the pitch because most people think it's all about service on an airline, but the flight attendant has an important role in maintaining airline security as well.
Absolutely.
Via sword-based combat or otherwise. So
very true, yeah.
Thank you for preaching to that. And our final applicant, Last Wolf.
Hello, yes. Let me tell you, I am your flight attendant. I've been flying for years. So used to it by now that it comes naturally to be able to help people and give them that little extra thing they need when they're flying, whether that be any kind of service that they require. I can give it to them. Food, leisure, if you know what I'm saying, or jetpacks if they're feeling that as well. You know, sometimes flying can be scary, so some people just want a little bit of extra safety. You know, the plane explodes or they get thrown out. They just want to be able to feel safe, and jetpacks, they do that for them. They make them feel safe. Speaking of safety, I have a new anti-terrorist idea as well. I'm going to give you a pitch that you're going to love. We fill the plane with cougars. The presence of these fearsome beasts will deter any kind of illicit activity that might happen on a plane. So hire me, and I will give you the safety that your passengers require.
I do have to point out, as the hiring manager of this airline, I'm a little concerned about your business model of giving our customers an option when it comes to air travel. We've kind of subsisted on monopolizing, you know, air travel through the sky, and I'm not sure distributing jetpacks is necessarily something that we want to get into. Along with the cougar thing, I think they could undercut our business model. It's been a tough decision. You're all great applicants. All fixated on something in particular, but Nick seemed fixated on the roles and responsibilities of the job, so I'm gonna.
Oh, thank goodness!
Give it to him.
Thank goodness, because you would have died if you didn't pick me. It's funny because you actually did the same character. Now that I think of it.
Well, look at that! You sucked up all the cards.
I did.
That was neat.
That was cool.
There we go.
Round 1.
GG.
Yeah. Fight.
What are we playing to?
I don't know.
Keep going till the hour's over. Count them up.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. So I'm gonna be the interviewer again, friends. You guys have all your cards.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Bear,
All
for the
right.
raid.
All right. Welcome in, everybody. I know you've been searching for jobs for a long time, and we got just we're looking for a wet
Some
nurse.
of us already have 2 jobs, so.
So, we're looking for a wet nurse, boys. So if any of you guys can provide that service, it would be lovely. I think the first one up is Ryan. Could you come in, please?
Hey,
Yeah, I'm applying for the role as the wet nurse. First off, agnostic of any of my unique individual traits, I got a lot of experience being the benefactor of a wet nurse. I had one when I was younger, and you know, it's important to me to mention that because I grew up under unique circumstances. I never actually was a virgin, is the thing, is I came out of the womb pre-intercourse. It's a complicated situation involving a certain kind of dungeon. You might call it a murder dungeon, but that was never proved so as to say in a court of law or anything like that. And there's a lot of implications I'd rather not get into with this kind of public forum. Because I'm also, for someone who's lived their entire life as a non-virgin, I have been pretty sheltered. I mostly just stay inside and I watch my Chinese cartoons, but I've been feeding this wet nurse body, and I really just need a job. My lawyer says it's something called reparations, and I'm just really hopeful you could give me the job here.
All right. Thank you, Ryan. I'll get back to you. You know, that's pretty good. Yeah.
That was a really weird voice.
I didn't like that at all.
Nick, could you step into the room, please?
Yeah, sorry. Just need a sec. Okay. Okay, compose myself. Job interview, very important. Okay. Here I am. Okay, so I'm here today to provide you the service of my beautiful, voluptuous breasts. Now, there's a lot of things people don't know about wet nursing. Number one, it's not something embraced by the religious group, the Scientologists, for one thing. I think they find it a bit odd. But there's something that you should know, and that is that children who are brought together via a woman's breasts are actually known as milk siblings. And I think that that's something highly relevant. Because the milk that I provide them will help strengthen and increase the bone mass that they have through their growth process. It's very important if you want to make sure that they eventually end up trisexual, which is something that we'll all end up with as part of the sexual transcendence and evolution that milk and wet nursing can provide. So I'm all over it. I want to make sure your kids grow up strong, healthy, and trisexual. And if you need anybody that's got that covered, I'm your wet nurse.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, no, that's a lot of interesting facts there that I didn't know, actually. So, yeah, thank you. Could Austin step into the room, though? Please?
Hi, hello.
Yeah,
oh,
hey,
man.
how's it going?
I know you've got some fantastic candidates so far, but I'm here to give you my pitch for why you should pick me as your wet nurse for your children or others' children's, depending on what you need. I really need money badly. That is the one reason that I am here. It's just a real problem, but that is why it'll work for you, because I will work hard for this money that I so desire. Just need it really badly. I like treasure. If you could pay me in gold specifically, that would help. Like I said, very greedy, and specifically gold. If you could put it inside of a box as well, that's how I'd like to be paid. So what I could do also is, we've talked about the payment a bit too much. I love wearing fishnet stockings. It helps keep the hair away from the children. It's very important. You don't want to be infecting your children with hair. But look, I just want money. I just, could you give me money, please? I'll do whatever you want, whatever it takes.
Okay.
Give me money.
You know, desperation is not necessarily the greatest trait. I'm a fan of the fishnets, though. So thank you for that. But I think, friends, you're going to have to look elsewhere because we're getting Nick. Nick is, you got the job, buddy. You're gonna.
Thank you. I felt like I was the only one qualified to actually talk about wet nursing here, to be honest.
A lot of pertinent facts. Yeah. It was a good time.
It's identity politics.
You're gonna have some strong, healthy trisexual children, thanks to me.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited for that. Thank you.
The game becomes harder when you don't know what one of your cards is.
Yeah, it becomes pretty rough.
I had a great theme going there for a second.
Amazing to me.
I was
that
like
the cards
really,
are so
really
good.
hoping that I turned over like a dragon card or something.
Yeah.
I was so excited. I was like, oh, it's a low odd chance, but man.
At this rate, it may have just said, "It's my coin," because that's just. All right, ready?
I was so ready and expecting it though, and I turned over a fishnet stocking. It really took the wind out of my sails.
I thought you were gonna say something like you put the coins in the stocking and then like hit the kids with it or something.
Oh, that'd be bad. Yeah, I wouldn't like that.
Probably don't want that for your job. Okay, ready? Here we go. Next round, we're doing an ice cream maker.
Ice cream man.
Okay.
And like you're not mechanical, like you're a human being who makes ice cream, as far as I know.
Okay.
All right. So our first applicant, Northern, is stepping into the office now. I would like to ask you about your abilities as an ice cream maker. Please go ahead.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, welcome in.
Hey, my name's Jerome.
What's up, Jerome?
Oh, all right.
What's the job again?
We're looking for an ice cream maker for the parlor here.
Oh, yeah. So my name's Jerome. I'm not sure if I mentioned that.
Hey,
and
Jerome.
I gotta tell you, if you're looking for an ice cream maker, look no further. I'm a producer, I'm a consumer, I'm an artiste, and moreover, I got some brass knuckles. You see them right here on my right hand? I call that Priscilla. You don't want to get a Priscilla Presley. I can't so much as insinuate that, you know, this would cause you some problems if you didn't give me the job, but let's just say I can make ice cream out of a lot of ingredients, including a human face. You might be saying, thank God I bought this mace and brought it to the job interview with me. It's a bad part of town. Somebody like Jerome could come in and threaten me with Priscilla into giving him the job. I gotta let you know, I've been maced many times in my life. I've developed a, so to speak, immunity to it. It's just part of the utility belt of tools that makes me a great ice cream maker because, you know, I can punch you in the face with Priscilla so as to insinuate and such. But beyond that, if someone comes into the ice cream store and says, hey, jabroni, give me some free ice cream, maybe I'll pull out Priscilla or maybe I'll pull out your mace and I'll break their fucking teeth.
All right. Thanks very much, Jerome, for the interview. You kind of went really heavy on the threatening and intimidation part of the interview. And I'm questioning if maybe you're involved in the mob, but thank you for coming in. We'll definitely keep you for consideration.
Hey.
We have a certain one, Robert. Come on in.
Yeah, hi, how's it going?
Hey, it's going all right. We're looking for an ice cream maker. What do you have?
Oh, dude, I love ice cream. That's like one of the main things about me is that I'm just big into ice cream, man. Like I just nonstop, I'm eating ice cream all day. And you know, an important thing about me is that I'm like super classy, dude. Like I'm just wearing a 3-piece suit at all times. Often I don't even take it off. I just like keep it on, sleep through it. Doesn't matter, you know. It's just you gotta keep that class, that level of class up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's important because I have no soul and no one has a soul, man. Like it's such an artificial concept and it's just not important to making ice cream. I think that's the most important thing. See, because without soul, you gotta have heart, and that's what I got. I got a lot of heart. Mr. Rockley smile, I'll tell you. And one thing that I promise you that I will not do, won't make any fly ice cream. Ain't happening. All right. It's just I don't know if that's a deal breaker for you, but it's just not my jam. All right. Thank you.
All right. Great. You sounded a bit like you were from Point Break. I appreciate that you like to dress well. That's good. It's classy. But we actually have a uniform here, so you don't have to really wear that. Whether you have a concept of a soul, kind of not relevant to the job, but you know, we can get into those discussions. It's a little philosophical. But I am very happy you're not going to do any fly ice cream because we don't do that here at the parlor.
Perfect.
So thank you very much for your interview. We have one more applicant, though, if you wouldn't mind stepping aside. We'll bring him in, Mr. Last Gray Wolf.
Hello. I'm here for the ice cream maker interview. Sorry, I'm a little nervous, but
that's okay.
I really enjoy ice cream. This will be my first job if you let me have it, and I'm just very excited to be here for this job. I drove here in my spaceship to be here as quickly as possible because I am an alien, and that's why I'm so nervous. I know that people don't respect our kind very much, but I'm hoping that you can be kind to me and allow me to.
Got a question.
Oh no!
Get out of here, Jerome. We talked already. Let him have his time.
Are you one of those like one of those deep state aliens or one of those illegal aliens?
He's the one with the metal on his hands.
Me and you, what are you making an offense with people who got metal on their hands? Remember? Oh no.
And people often confuse my accent with the Indian accent that you hear a lot. We come from another world, so I don't know how they do that. It sounds nothing alike at all. And I know that as you can see, I am dripping on the floor, but I can clean up. All right, I won't get any of my ectoplasm onto the ice cream. It just won't happen. All right. So please consider me for the job, and please make that scary man go away.
But Jerome still doesn't know if he's like an alien, like a foreign alien, or if he's an alien like extraterrestrial. He's real, because I don't necessarily want to besmirch the good name of either group, but the 3 cards don't necessarily make it clear to the character of Jerome, not the actor playing him necessarily. Is the thing.
And you're gonna stay in character for the rest of the game?
What's a character?
I don't know. You're a character, Jerome. All right, so having considered our applicants, it seems like we have a very a geographically diverse group. I mean, it looks like Northernlion from New York City, AlpacaPatrol from California, and maybe Austin from Arizona or something like that. It's an interesting group. I gotta give it, though, to AlpacaPatrol. Seems like the least threatening of the group, and maybe like a nice middle ground between like threatening and just kind of scared.
Tubular.
So, welcome to the job. You're going to be our new ice cream maker.
Couldn't tell if Jerome wanted to be racist or wanted to be not racist.
The implication is that Jerome might be a little racist.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
That's what I read into the character.
Fair enough.
He struck me
but
as
he was going to love
Mac
aliens, though. That's the thing. He was
Okay,
with extraterrestrials.
All right. Welcome, everybody. I'm glad you could all make it for the interview today for the job of drill sergeant for the American Army. Really glad that you guys all have interest in this job. So let's start with Ryan. How would you like to be our drill sergeant? Tell me.
Hey, a lot of people think that to be a drill sergeant, you gotta be loud and mean. But that's just a false conception. You can be gentle as long as you provide a firm hand for the steering of them. And that's very helpful, because there's just something about men in uniform that I find absolutely, utterly adorable. And it's so hard to yell at something that beautiful, but I understand that for my role and my responsibility, that's something I'm gonna have to do. But it's going to be very difficult for me to focus while they're wearing, those tight army fatigues and their nubile young bodies are doing basic training and all the push-ups and the burpees. I'm not sure if this is going to be a problem, but as far as qualifications go, I do only have an associate's degree in hotel and restaurant management, which is not necessarily what you said on the job application, as it were, but there's a lot of cross-compatible skills, like the ability to have perfect attendance and show up in a location at a specific time, that I think gives me an advantage over any other applicants. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. It get a little hot in here. Next candidate, Robert. Please tell me why you would be a good drill sergeant for the United States Army.
Well, hello there, buddy. I've been fighting wars since way back when, and I tell you, I have a lot of experience in combat zones. I could drill these lads into blunt instruments for the U.S. government. Oh, I'll tell you, they will be non-stop killing machines. They will be able to bludgeon their foes. And I'll tell you what, they won't treat women particularly well. They'll be, I mean, look, it's just a little bit of a side effect of the type of training that I'm offering for you, but, you know, it could come in handy in certain crisis situations, because I use, did I tell you, I got this whip here, and importantly, it is an important part of the process in drilling these men and turning them into soldiers. Okay, so I think I'm perfect for the job here, my friend.
You know, I like that. I like that. I think the other candidate might like that last point as well. Anyway, let's move on to our final one here. Nick, could you please tell me why you would be a good drill sergeant?
Yes. So I happened to overhear your first applicant say something to the effect of that essentially there's a tolerance and an acceptingness and an openness that is necessary, that it's not necessarily about being the burliest, strongest man. And I think that's something that I can embrace as well, because I have a very addictive personality, and when my parents told me that children should be seen and not heard, I took it just the opposite way, to be honest. I took it upon myself to be as silent and as hidden as possible, and the idea of men wearing camouflage just sends me into a massive indecisive conundrum, because I don't know whether I should see them or hear them or where they might be, but I want to teach them to be completely invisible. And that's the thing that drives my focus to being the best drill instructor that I could be. I want to just snatch them up and put them in my platoon and hide them in the forest everywhere. I want them to be hidden everywhere, so the enemy always thinks that maybe there's one just round the bend that they can't find, and that will be their end. So that's why I will be the best drill instructor that you could ask for, invisible men.
Very nice. All right, thank you very much. I believe, though, that I've made my choice, and I'm going to have to give this job to the whip-wielding.
Oh, yeah.
Fair enough.
Southern.
You made the right choice, boy, I'll tell you.
Possibly sexist drill sergeant.
I thought you were going to say whip them into shape. That was the only thing that I was sad about.
Oh, no.
Didn't go. There you go.
Oh, rip.
Woocha!
The Woocha sold me 100%.
Yeah, it sold me too, to be honest. I can't even be mad.
They won't treat women particularly well.
He's just being honest with it.
Look, it's just part of the process, you know.
What's the score count right now?
I think it's 2-2-2-0.
Oh.
I'm trying my best.
All right. Wait, someone must have 3, right? Yeah, Nick has 3.
I have 3?
Oh, does Nick have 3?
Oh, and Rob has 3? Yeah.
No, I shouldn't have 3. Wait, did I? Hold on. What are my 3?
Oh, my job.
I gave you my job.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I had an extra one. All right.
All right. So you're all applying for the role of Tea Party candidate. Oh, sick.
Oh, good.
I don't know anything about this.
I'm gonna crack out the same voice.
Hold on, I gotta get Google.
Well, you best, because hello, my name is Miss Conway, and I'm excited to be interviewing you for the role of a Tea Party candidate. Why don't we start with AlpacaPatrol?
Yes, hello. I am, my name is AlpacaPatrol. It's an odd name, but I'll tell you, I've been politics for a long time. Many years. And and importantly, I think when you're trying to show strength in Congress, showing force, you got to have jacked ass forearms, bro. And these
you must know Paul Ryan.
Can kill. You have no idea. They could strangle well, damn near anything, but they have strangled a cat once before. Oh. So that is an important part of the whole process. That's a skeleton in the closet. I'm very open about everything in my past, including strangling that cat. I did murder a couple of people. One time, I was being investigated. I did delete my emails at one point. They were a little bit upset about that. I'm not sure why, but you know, I'm also and most importantly, most importantly, I always come dressed in uniform. I got my 3-piece suit on at all times, so you don't have to worry about that. I dress for the part.
Well, the emails thing is kind of a sticking point for us here at this organization, but you are dressed for the part. Thank you very much. Let's move on to Rockley Smile.
Well, hello there. Thank you very much for bringing me in.
This is the same guy.
Foghorn Leghorn.
So I hear you're looking for a Tea Party candidate. I just want you to know that I am one with God. I have been seeing dead people at church every day of my life when I go to church, and I want to tell you my absolute most moral judgments are at the disposal of the American people, and I want to make that clear, that me and the American people are going to be one because of my survival skills in the political environment. And I've had some issues in my past as well. I had an issue with some emails as well, but I pushed right through that. And that's okay, because everybody makes mistakes. It is with Jesus that we get forgiven for our sins. Something's going on right now. I'm not exactly sure what. There's some kind of technical difficulties going on right now.
There we go.
And I feel shame when I make mistakes, unlike those liberals. They don't feel any shame for anything they do. They just want to go around fucking each other and making all kinds of things going on. It's all mess. I feel shame, and that's what makes me human as a member of the Tea Party candidate organization. So that's why you should hire me, because I will be moral, I see dead people, and I survive. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, sir. Please have security escort you out. Last Wolf.
Hello, hi. I am looking to be your Tea Party candidate. I've got a lot of experience in the political world. I own a sports car. I have a lot of money, which is important because we need to work on the debt crisis that is ravaging our country. I work with numbers. I will be the one that you need to lower taxes for the American people so they can also afford sports cars. And, you know, I have flaws, all right? I have flaws. I'm not a perfect man.
Thank you.
I do have a thing for the family. I've left a lot of family values, all right? I love my family very much, and that'll show when I'm campaigning.
Could you speak to that a little bit more, please?
Well, I was taught well by my mother. She really she showed me the way that no other mother could, and that's important, and that'll help in this political climate these days. She always wore yoga pants, and that's how I knew that she was a great mother. She was casual, you know. She never took things too seriously. She really she just looked great in those yoga pants. But anyway, lowering taxes and sports cars for all of America. Roll Tide.
Just honestly don't know what to say, but gotta be honest, I gotta give it to the dude with the Camaro. I think it's an excellent job interview, and you know, we are the party of family values, so I think I'm gonna put this card right here and take a long shower.
It will not go in the right lane.
It won't go in the right lane.
Just stick it. Yeah,
that's close enough, I guess. That's less close.
It was good enough.
No, hold on.
What have you done?
Can you just make the lanes bigger?
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I'll just rewrite it.
That works.
All right. Well, we got time for maybe one more round of interviews.
We're gonna have so many jobs at the end.
Wait, no, that was wrong. I'm up here, right?
I feel like every one of these job interviews I would have gotten IRL. Every one of them.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Like, this seems like a good exercise to do for real candidates for real jobs. You should just make them flip over a card. Make them write down 3 of their flaws and then flip them over at random points during the interview.
Who's job man?
Robert.
Oh, it's me. You're right. All right. Okay.
Whoa.
Well, hello, friends. Welcome to the latest edition of Job Seekers. You have been selected to audition for the job of Altar Boy. So I hope you're ready, friends. All of America's watching. So, our first candidate is Ryan. Ryan, could you step up onto stage?
Hello, Father. I think that I am a unique candidate for the role of Altar Boy. My goal is to be the first altar man. I feel like there's been a lot of ageism in this industry, and I really want to just bust right into it as an adult. The thing is, despite being an adult, I am at present 100% supported by a trust fund, and that's because my father is actually Warren Buffett, and my name is Jimmy Buffett. I'm his son. I'm 63 years old, and I'm finally getting cut off for wasting all my time in Margaritaville. So I need to get a job, and I thought the lucrative experience of being an altar boy would be a nice fit. I do also have some passive income, and I'm not sure if the church is at odds with this, but I own several opium dens deep within the uncharted Orient. And it's the kind of thing that it's really between you and me. I'd prefer to keep the IRS out of it because of the whole, handcuff situation. And I understand that the church, they're not really into the whole bad boy aesthetic as much as I might be, but I was hoping that, every boy band has had the older figure and also a bad boy, and I was hoping I could unite those two archetypes and really fill that role for myself. So thank you for your time.
Thank you. Yeah, no, that's unconventional, but we'll get back to you. Thank you. And the next contestant on our list is Nicholas. Nicholas, could you step up on stage, please?
Well, hello there, Father. Thank you very much for having me today. So I'm looking for basically the internship that's going to lead me to become a youth pastor, and I've heard that an altar boy tends to be the very beginning of this prosperous career path. So I was just going to humbly put myself before you and ask that as someone who has taken more than a brick or two to the head in my past. I've had a rough past, a rough upbringing. I'd like to see if maybe I can turn things around and try and get myself right with the Lord. So I would like to put myself in that position. There are some things you should know about me. As I mentioned, I took a few bricks to the head in the past. That's because I used to be a hitman, to be perfectly honest. I want to get everything right out. It was a secret identity that I used to have, and to be honest, it was very shady, but things have really come around in my past, and I've turned a new leaf, as I said, and I want to get right with the Lord, so becoming an altar boy is where I want to be in my life, and I hope that you can understand this honesty and penitence is what will lead me to be the best altar boy that you could be seeking right now.
Well, all is forgiven in the eyes of God, sir. So
Thank you, Father.
Don't worry about that. And our final contestant, Austin, could you step on stage, please?
Hello. Well, let me tell you, as a 12-year-old Twitch streamer, I am the perfect candidate for altar boy, as I do qualify in the age bracket. I've got some great traits that'll help you help your group, your church thrive in the religious world, and that's what I'm here to tell you. Let me tell you about it. I'm in the 1%, so you know that I have lots of wealth, and I can use that wealth for the church. I know the church likes money, and I can help you there. So, do a lot of surgery. More of a religious surgery, let me tell you. I take the candidates to the back room, and the only tool I use, and
You're a robot, by the way. Are we all robots?
I can hear you. It's just Austin, I think.
Yeah. Austin's ping hit 999 about a minute ago.
I think Austin's dead. Rip.
Well, Austin is preoccupied. Let me just remind you the quote that it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for someone who is rich to enter the kingdom of God, which is why these wealthy people should be disqualified, and you should choose me instead.
Hey.
Is he back? I'm going to change server regions just in case that helps.
No, he's 90. He's 999. I think his internet died.
He's just gone.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I am here, but my internet's
Oh, last one was
exploding.
disconnected.
Hello, Austin.
Hi, yeah, my internet's having a seizure.
Oh, yeah, you got kicked from the game.
That's
Shit.
fine. It was the end anyway, right?
I mean, I guess it is 4.
Yeah. I mean, you know, then in that case, I'll give this one to Robo Austin. And we have a 3-way tie. And Nick is the winner, I believe.
Hey,
Dang.
that was fun.
Yeah,
was fun.
it was a good time.
I've been waiting on that for like, you know, an hour.
Yeah, yeah. Can we get some rack attacks for Rob?
That was a good
suggestions,
game.
by the way.
That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be back in 3 minutes to play golf with some variety.
Hell yeah.
Exit this game.
That should be the next golf game that we download is golf of some variety. Yeah, thank you for watching that portion. That was surprisingly fun. Although I think you can only do it in small doses because being these characters is like kind of draining.
And we kind of like it's easy to slip into like the same pattern of like, I'm just gonna keep up a running dialogue, and then the cards flipped. By the way, I am also card.
Yeah.
I was really trying not to do that as much as possible, but it
I was
only
too, but
seems
it's hard.
possible to do sometimes.
Yeah,
Or to
sometimes
avoid
you
it.
get 3 completely unrelated cards. and-
Yeah.
Which golf would you like to play?
Let's do it.
Okay.
What is it?
It
The
is-
golf. It.
I feel like Berserk Games, the developer of Tabletop Sim, has an overly aggressive logo. Have you noticed it's covered in blood? And like, this is just a game about board games.
Is it covered in blood?
Yeah, it's literally covered in blood. It's got blood everywhere on it.
That's pretty odd.
Even their like smaller logo, which is just the BG, even has some blood on it. So they're all in on the blood.
J-Dub and AG?
J-Dub and AG.
We're not gonna play vert golf. It's never gonna happen. You don't even want to see
You
vert
don't
golf.
want vert golf.
It's bad.
Go back and watch the VODs if you want it that bad. It's not that good.
He's right.
Golf.
It's a
hits.
bad video game. It's a meme.
I don't
It's like
think
the
it's
meme
even
docket.
bad. It's just
Everyone's
we're
like-
just over it.
What if you just played Wallpaper Engine for an hour?
I've done that.
We should play. What's that one hyper realistic flight sim?
Microsoft Flight Simulator?
War Thunder.
Yeah, War Thunder.
Find
That's
the
what I was
device?
thinking of. I actually would love to play War Thunder on the show. I actually really like that
Didn't
game.
we do that once?
Dan's been playing it.
Has he really?
He has.
It's a very fun game. I enjoy it greatly.
I have created a game. You should join on me. You don't need a password.
That was fast. Mine is not launched still. It's still going.
Mine just launched.
Okay, I'm in.
I have a Digital Storm PC, in case you're curious.
Ah, yeah,
so-
I've heard. Hey, there's 69 people online on my friends list.
Nice.
That is nice.
Nice. Oh. We had a rare non-banter first 2 games on the show today.
We had like improv banter. That's a different kind of banter
It's a
altogether.
different kind of banter, yeah. That was
I am
good.
Mick.
Oh.
Now we got a banter time.
I respect the modicum of restraint that we had during that banter as well, because it was very tempting at times to go way over the top for a laugh, but we kept it like not super offensive.
I
Except
tried to
Jerome.
be as offensive. when you led with Jerome, I didn't see good things on the horizon, to be honest with you.
But it's a character.
Right, yeah.
It's a satire, so you can say whatever you want.
There's an Always Sunny bit in that I'd reference.
All right, ready up. Let's see if this game lags to high heaven like it did last time.
Oh, did that happen?
Yeah.
I know that's bad.
I also think we were flipping the cards too fast sometimes. Maybe I'm crazy for saying that, but like I wanted to let some points that weren't related to the cards filter in. Oh, I hit ready. It went away.
Maybe if we play it next time, we should look at the cards in advance, and then you can kind of like structure a. You can structure like the beats in your head of when you flip them over.
That's tempting, but also I really do like that it puts you on the spot. I don't know. They're probably both fine.
the on the spot
I
thing.
enjoy that.
Well, you guys aren't invited next time.
Okay.
Sorry.
Whoa, what's the thing swinging around the thing?
My balls.
It's the whole number.
Those are
It's Nick Balls.
the thing with
the thing.
golf is that you try to hit the ball into the hole.
They're swinging all around.
I don't buy this raviolo. Okay, maybe I do buy the raviolo.
Did you raviolo?
Encoding overloaded. Well, why?
Oh, no.
But why?
That's very strange.
I've had the issue with certain engines where it'll do that. But, like...
Didn't we play an Unreal game? Yes, like last show or something,
It's
too?
never been Unreal, though, is the thing. It's usually proprietary custom engines that you get that issue with.
Well, this is an Unreal game, though.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm surprised I don't get it.
This game specifically, like I said last time, has been causing a lot of issues for people.
Oh, we could swap golfs.
I need my mouse back.
They have been patching optimization in, so maybe they broke something by accident.
I need my mouse back so I can take it off the overlay. I need to get my mouse returned to me. There we go. All right, let's see. Is it still laggy as heck?
Shit.
Fuck.
Oh my lord.
Did it do it right away, or did it, like, wait a while?
Did it do what?
Start overrunning.
As soon as I, like, shot.
Oh, weird.
Still
That sounds like
raviolo.
what was happening to me with Isaac, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll have to pivot to with your friends. That's a bummer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or
Tower
Tower Unite. It's been a while.
Has it been?
It's been a little while, literally. And
Well, I mean, golf with your friends is open now, so there's really not much I can do about that.
Tower Unite is open as well.
All right, I'll open it. It's going to take me about 20 minutes, and I will be ready
I
soon.
really like the frictionless golf with your friends. It's like right there.
Rob opened Tower Unite though, and
Oh, goodness gracious, Rob. Okay.
this is not a black screen, by the way. This is the video frame. The video frame is just a black screen, but
Actually, that ripped my stream as well, turning off Golf It. What the hell?
Mine is fine.
Mine was definitely just an internet issue, so I don't know what's going on.
I took Tower Unite off the NLSS list. Why did I do that?
dude, we need playing everybody's golf on PS4 yesterday. There needs to be an arcade golf game on PC that has driving, chipping, and putting.
Is there
We've
really
got
none?
mini golf. Mini golf's covered. We need real golf.
Is there
Yeah,
really
real
none?
golf
There's
would be
not one
nice.
that exists. I haven't really looked into it. I just assumed
gotta
there was.
be, right?
I don't know.
Hold on, I'm gonna just look up golf games on Steam.
Somebody in chat knows for sure that there is or isn't.
The Golf Club VR, Worms
No,
Crazy Golf.
Probably not those.
What the hell is Neo Turf Masters? That sounds exactly like what I'm looking for.
That does sound pretty good.
Yeah, I'm
Golf
into
for
Neo Turf
Workers.
Masters. That sounds alright.
Let's see. Online multiplayer, specifically. What is this Infinite Mini Golf?
Oh, it's good. We talked about it on Roundtable once. It's just
Join
not,
on me.
it's not what we
okay.
want for the show,
I
but
will
it's okay.
someday.
Yeah, it's still loading.
Yeah. Release date. Let's see. Wonder Wickets.
That's like Kirby's Golf, but for PC.
I cannot join on you, Austin.
I still have a black screen.
I will invite you.
Could you send me an invitation?
I cannot invite you.
Could you please send me an invitation?
Chat, Mouth is not a golf game.
Pangaea? People are saying Pangaea.
Pangea?
No, it's like Pangya.
Panga? I've accepted your invitation.
Yeah.
Still a black screen.
And that is a PSP game from 2004. I
Just
don't
emulate
think-
it. Just emulate it and use Hamachi. You got a problem?
I'm thinking that's not the.
Okay, now it's comical. It's still a black screen.
Yeah, it took a long time for me, but now I'm loading Waterhole.
Mine is still a black screen right now. It'll be ready to go soon, I believe.
I'm in.
He's in.
Yeah,
That's
chat, we
kinda
can't
weird.
play Funemployed nearly as often as Quiplash. I think that would ruin it very quickly.
Yeah. Although getting a lot of people too would be also good.
Yeah,
That could be
maybe.
fun.
Just get like 6 people and then do like one round of everybody gets to be the the boss.
It's one of those games where you like really have to trust the other players, because you ever played like I mean, have you ever played Quiplash with someone who just doesn't understand the social contract of Quiplash? It's just like, my balls. Or they just, hey, what's a terrible thing to say to somebody? I fucked your mom. And you're like,
That'll do it.
I found one, Ryan, in Discord that you might like. The Golf Club 2.
Ooh, it's even better than the Golf Club VR, which I think is Roman numerals for like 73.
Rated.
The Golf Club 2, 6 out of 10 on Steam.
Yeah, it's got like mixed reviews.
Mixed reviews. 48% of reviews are positive. Okay.
But it's a golf game.
Yeah, but does it work?
Apparently the putting is annoying.
Putting physics on this... Oh, it's putting, yeah. Putting physics on this game are terrible. I play golf and I never seen a ball roll all the way down a green like it does here. Green speeds are not realistic and laughable. Now I figure out how to manipulate the green speeds and hit the ball correctly, and it's still ridiculous.
Dude, it has an editor, though?
It does have an editor.
Yeah. It looks kind of pretty.
It does look pretty.
We should see if they'll sponsor us.
Oh, Pangaea is also on PC. It is originally a PC game, but it's...
Do not ready.
Don't ready.
Okay, yeah, I'm joining.
Just waiting for Robert.
But it's in an anime-ish style, but it's very similar to Everybody's Golf. Okay, so Pangaea, Golf Club 2, you know. Is there a tennis game? Because I would love to... I fucking love Mario
I was talking about that yesterday.
2-on-2.
We need a new topspin.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool. Okay, but wait, hold on. There's a game called 100-Foot Robot Golf, and you play as a Gundam.
Yeah, apparently it's not very good.
Oh, that's a shame, because it looks badass. No, it's got mostly positive reviews. Yeah, it's at 38. Most positive reviews.
38 is an F up here.
What's the negative review?
Join that game, Robert.
I'm joining. It's joining.
Okay. No problem. Let's go.
There we go. I'm in now. Done it.
Golf.
My chat says 100-Foot Robot Golf is awful, all caps.
Really?
I'd still like to try it once anyway. I do have it already. I should really play it.
Oh, and then there's also this, but it has mixed reviews as well.
Oh, there's gonna be DLC for Gold Rush. I put in for a code for it.
Oh, fuck. What is it, Platinum Rush?
No, it's more machinery. They've got a Frankenstein now, which is like a giant, massive device with a movable conveyor belt on it, which you can use to like put around in your mine area and then pull stuff out. I'm very excited. I don't know the date on when it's coming, but I'll keep you posted.
When you say stuff,
yeah,
do you mean gold?
Well, gold and the detritus around the gold, yes.
Okay.
Because it's never just the gold. That would just be ridiculous if you just pull straight gold out of the ground.
I mean, that would be amazing.
It would.
That's what it was like back then.
I know.
You know, there's stories from the gold rush of like...
Are you kidding me?
There'd be like a guy who ran a laundromat in a gold rush town, and he would become a millionaire.
Because the gold would fall out of in the washing machines, right?
Yeah, just like siphoning the dust off of their clothes, the gold dust off of their clothes.
That's pretty awesome.
It's incredible.
Man, I miss those days.
How much is a single gold bar worth?
It varies
probably like
Bitcoin.
$35,000 or something.
I think it just went up the other day.
So 1 Bitcoin then is.
Well, I don't know. It was a little too soon because Bitcoin had a crash yesterday.
Oh, did they?
Sorry, not. It had a correction. It had a correction yesterday. It's my mistake.
What is it down to now?
About $100 million of Bitcoin.
Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds like you might as well sell now.
It's a big crash.
Well, actually, literally, yes, you might as well sell now.
I'm hodling.
What do you guys think about Alaskan survivalists? Like people who move to Alaska because they just want to live in the middle of nowhere and then they just like skin animals for the rest of their lives. What do you think about that?
I like the ones that don't have TV shows based on them. Because then I feel like they've got altruistic motivation.
Yeah, see, I was going to say the same. They're really preachy a lot of the time on the TV shows. They're just so sick of all of our shit, all of us city slickers. They don't want to take anymore.
I mean, I'm pretty sick of our city slicker shit, to be honest.
It reminds me of like, you remember like Into the Wild came out?
Yeah.
And
good movie.
I remember that, yeah.
It's that movie where Emil Hirsch, it's based on a true story of this guy called Christopher McCandless who is like, I hate being rich. So he went out into the wilderness and died because he didn't like bring a map.
It took him a while,
or
though.
any. Yeah, he lived for like a few months. And there's I'm amazed. Maybe it's because I was like a second-year college student when it came out, but so many of my friends were like, "He's such a hero." For what? Dying in like essentially just dying in a negligent way.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid.
Like committing suicide via negligence. But you don't. He was disillusioned with modern life.
Well, let me preface this next statement by saying, clearly I don't know anything about survivalism or Alaska specifically. Couldn't he just went south for a long time?
No, so like...
Wouldn't he been fine?
If I remember correctly, he got sick and then he couldn't forage and he starved to death or something like that.
I remember a scene with a van and then the camera went up into the sky.
Yeah, he died in a van.
Okay.
Wait, is it a TV show?
It was a movie.
This was a fictional movie.
movie.
It was like a movie based on a nonfiction story.
Okay, I was confused. I was like, this does not seem like an okay TV show.
Oh yeah, they just let him die.
Yeah.
He signed a waiver.
I actually want to watch a real version of Survivor. That would be way more interesting.
Well, so the reason I brought it up is I was watching some random ass thing that I found on Netflix the other day, and it was like a really edgy Alaskan survivalist show. And so there's this woman that like she broke her leg and she was in the hospital in town, and she's like, I can't stand it here. I got to get back to my tent, which is like a million miles out in the middle of nowhere. And she said there's probably a bear there, and I'm gonna have to shoot it. And then she showed off all her guns, and then they like cut off to a guy who was going around a lake, or sorry, it was a frozen river. And he was tapping on all the ice because he had to see how many inches or feet deep the ice was.
Okay. Yeah.
And he was down to the point where it was like, okay, this is like 1 or 2 inch ice. And then he started listing off all the people around him that recently died falling into the ice. And he said, once you fall in, you're just dead because the current will catch you and drag you under. But he's like, but this is the way we live up here. This is it. Like, you have to do this. And I was just thinking to myself, why?
You have a TV show.
Just don't go on the ice.
Go move to LA.
I mean, I understand keeping traditional
ice.
fishing, but like, why do you have to necessarily risk it by walking into the middle of the ice?
So that reminds me, I watched a video yesterday about this thing in England called
the Bolton Strid.
The Bolton Strid, yeah.
I was gonna bring that up. That's like some House of Leaves shit.
It's straight up is like terrifying. Like
what is it?
So it's essentially a river. They describe it as a sideways river, but essentially it's like there's a bunch of slippery rocks that overhang a water current, but if you fall in, you pretty much like instantly die because you just get smashed up by the turbulent current underneath and you can't get out.
Yeah, the local legend is that anybody who's ever stepped in it has been sucked down to the depths below. Like they just pulverize them on the rocks.
Yeah,
it's like deceptively strong river that's funneled through a pretty narrow kind of strait. And then if you're like, oh, that's beautiful. But if you slip and fall into it, you're just like instantly turned into mashed potatoes.
Yeah. And apparently, as is tradition, teenagers go there to try to flex their muscles and jump over it. Because it's not very wide at all.
Oh, teenagers.
Like, so you could make the jump, but the risk is dying a horrible, painful death.
Yeah, but if you make it, how cool would you be, though?
Yeah, it's terrifying.
On the subject of terrifying things,
yeah,
I watched. I have watched many of the episodes of this show before. I watched an episode of Intervention last night. That show is, first off, a little hilarious, and I don't say this to be like a real monster, but there are some times where you're like, come on, like everyone's doing this to help you here. Yeah, like there's stuff like that, and you're like. It's I don't
just laughing
like
at
this.
people crying.
I know it doesn't work like this, but the people are like, I don't know how to get out of this life, and you're like, stop doing heroin. But I know that it gets different than that. I'm going to touch on that. It's actually like the scariest show of all time.
Yeah.
So there's these three like 20-somethings that are doing heroin together, and they know that there's an intervention coming. So they're like spooked, and they won't go meet their family for dinner because they know that there's going to be an intervention. So they go out into the woods with the whole family, and they do the intervention in the woods, like as they're coming down from being high.
Oh.
And it's all tearful, and everybody's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry I put you through this." Blah 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 blah. And then they get them all in the car, in different cars. And they're like, oh, glad that that's over with. And then they hit a stoplight like a mile later, and the dude just bolts. He just takes off his seatbelt, opens the van door, and like sprints across the highway to escape.
Holy shit.
That's a bit of a delayed reaction.
To escape what?
To escape the going to rehab.
Oh, okay. I thought he was trying to escape the intervention he just had.
Well, essentially, they had the intervention, and he's like, fine, I'll go get help. And then as soon as they hit a stoplight, he's out. The human brain fucking sucks, dude. It's such a bad piece of like meat technology. So all you have to do is stop doing heroin, and the logical part of your brain is like, I'll just stop doing heroin. Is destroying my life, and the meat part of your brain is like, I really want this heroin, like right now. You can't control it.
Yeah, unholy trinity. That's one of the three. Don't do that drug, kids.
That's insane.
Yeah, I know.
I saw an episode of Intervention. This totally happened and is very real. This one guy was super addicted to weed, and then they said, "Hey, go to rehab for weed," and he said, "Sure." And then he got in the van and he just bolted because he didn't.
Oh wow!
Because it's like highly addictive and dangerous.
Extremely, yeah, very dangerous.
I feel like that's going to be lost on some people. Just saying right now. I think it will be.
It can't be.
No, I think it will be, though. I hope
it's
not.
extremely real, is the thing.
Yeah, I know. Very real.
Very real. That's the important part.
Yeah, he actually smoked the whole van, so they couldn't bring him to rehab.
Well, that's very generous of him, honestly.
Dude,
just smoke
weed.
them all out.
No, the van itself.
What are the other two of the Holy Trinity? Crack?
Meth and crack. Yeah.
Meth and crack.
Isn't crack is just a type of cocaine, isn't it?
Not exactly, no.
It's cut with something, though. I thought.
It's partly cocaine, although I think it's even possible to not use any cocaine at all. And then it's got like baking soda and bleach and shit in it, and you make it into a rock and smoke it. So yeah,
and you smoke it differently too, like then.
You need a specific type of pipe to smoke it.
Made out of a car antenna.
And then a speedball, that's coke and heroin?
I'm not sure, actually. I don't remember. Yeah. So, yeah, don't do crack. Don't do heroin. Don't do meth. Everything else is fair game. It's just have a fun time. But
I don't know if everything else is fair game.
No, it's not. Take it from me.
Why is the human brain so stupid?
I know, dude. It gets me. I'm the same way. I'm like, man, I would really like to have like 6-pack abs. But you know what would be better than like living an extra 3 years? Eating a whole bag of Cheetos like right now, even though I'm not hungry. What is wrong? What is wrong with the human brain? Life's pretty good, but is it as good as just mindlessly eating an entire bag of snack food for no reason whatsoever?
Gives your mouth something to do
I would
for a
like
while.
to go to the gym once a day and get fit and healthy, but man, like an extra hour of browsing Reddit. Like,
I was just gonna say, endlessly scrolling through a subreddit I've never been to before and sorting by top all time. Like, that's way more useful for me.
That's me every night when I'm like, I should probably just go to sleep. But I'm
really
not
like
gonna.
to just go to the gym, but like, did you know there's naked people all over the internet? We gotta check that out. There's like dozens of them out there.
Oh man,
you'll never believe the things they're doing.
I'd really like to do this thing that's worthwhile, but I couldn't literally get it done in 5 minutes, so I think I'll just put it off forever. I think I'll just never, ever pursue that dream.
Yeah, Yeah.
I've got somebody I was really supposed to talk to ages ago, but because I haven't talked to them, the best solution is to not talk to them longer. That'll probably make that easier.
That one's a good one. Wow, we are actually just animals.
Did you not know that?
We're like really, really smart animals.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we're not even like that smart.
No,
like,
we're not.
I mean, obviously we're the smartest ever.
I'm
far.
a very stable genius. I don't know what you're talking about.
Like, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, man, cats are stupid. Like, every night before bed, I do a once-over in my apartment and be like, okay, are there any, like, we cooked tonight, did I leave out some garlic or something? Because garlic's highly poisonous to cats. And like, if we ever get flowers, I got to Google, like, is this flower poisonous to cats? I'm like, these stupid cats don't even know. They'll just eat poison. And I'm like, so would we.
Yeah.
If we didn't know, if we didn't have like a central repository, we would just be like, yeah, I'll eat that.
I eat Tide Pods for YouTube every day.
How do you think we originally learned what shit was poisonous?
Exactly.
Somebody died every time, usually multiple.
Dave died when he ate that flower last week, so I don't think you should.
Well, in that same thread where I saw the Bolton Strait, you might have seen it as well. People were like, well, this is the most horrifying thing on planet Earth. And the second thing was like this Australian plant.
Oh, yeah!
And it has all these like little tendrils on it that are like microfilaments. And if they touch you, they don't burrow, but they like get under your skin and they inject you with a potent neurotoxin.
Yeah.
That is like, apparently it's so bad that if horses get stung by it, they run off cliffs to stop the pain. But then you know how they got more information about it? There was just a dude who's like, hey, slap me in the face and torso with this plant. And then he gave anecdotal reports. He said, for 2 days, the pain was unbearable. Like 48 hours of unbearable pain. And for the next 3 years, anytime I got the area wet, it ached.
Yeah, so like every time he took a shower, he was in pain. Yeah. Like, that's fucked, dude.
Damn.
That dude deserves like an actual Nobel Prize. Yeah. That's incredible. That's like the dude who injected himself. The dude who injected himself with that bacteria to prove that it caused ulcers. Everyone was like, nah, I think it's stress. And he's like, I'm pretty sure it's H. pylori. And then they're like, nah, it's stress, moron. And he's like, well, I injected poison into my heart and now I have an ulcer, so joke's on you. Looks like I'm right.
Well, there was that other one too, where it was the prions. They're talking about prions too, like how prions. If you guys have never heard of like prions disease, but
Star
basically
Trek race.
It's a brain
prions.
Prions, yeah, whatever. But anyway, it's a brain parasite, and apparently they're so resilient that if someone has them. The instrument that doctors use, they basically just have to throw them away. Like they can't be used again. There's no like
they can't sterilize them. The autoclave does not work in this situation.
No, yeah, like they when they're treating someone in a room, they have to like fucking like torch the room afterwards, basically.
The thing about ulcers, I had that in my head so long that it was because of stress that even though I know better, I can't seem to remember that that's not true anymore.
Oh my god, your chat is so pedantic.
They're folded proteins, Robert.
You took the one part that I misspoke on, and the whole thing is incorrect.
Look, unless you're like an epidemiologist or a microbiologist or something, you don't need to know whether or not it's a parasite or a folded protein.
Exactly.
You know, you just...
No, parasite is totally different, says one person.
There were a lot of like things in that thread that I was like, this is terrible. I should not have read this. Like, for example, I thought rabies was a joke. And it turns out, actually, if you get rabies, it lays dormant for like a year, and then you get a headache. And by the time you get a headache, you're already dead. All they can do for you is put you in a hospital room as your brain slowly gets turned into liquefied virus. And you lose complete control of your mental health as you slowly dissolve into a puddle of essentially being just a husk of a human being.
You thought it was a joke?
I didn't think it was a joke, but I thought it was like, oh, I got bit by a dog. Just go get a tetanus shot, and maybe I'll get a rabies shot or something. I thought it was like, ha ha ha, Dave has rabies. I didn't realize it was like, ha ha ha, Dave has rabies, and his skull is now empty.
I I thought the rabies shots were like 8 really painful shots in your abdomen or something like that.
Sign me up after reading that thread. You can put them into the head of my dick.
So, have you seen the hydrophobia stuff?
I don't think so. No.
When you get rabies, you get hydrophobia, which is fear of water. Oh. So like you just can't drink water anymore. If you try to drink water, you just won't be able to.
I guess it's not the shots
crazy
anymore.
Because it's just like, well, just drink the fucking water. But you literally cannot. Your brain is like, the water's poison. It's gonna kill me.
The someone in my chat says rabies has a 98% fatality rate.
Yeah,
I thought it was 100%. I didn't know it was even at all.
That's insane.
No, you know, there's and this is all from Reddit, but there's a treatment for rabies. The only treatment for rabies after you get it is called the Milwaukee Protocol, which what they do, they put you into a forced coma so that your brain can like multiply antibodies without the virus being able to consume you because you're awake or something like that.
God damn.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, by the way, I should mention, I would not recommend actually reading that thread.
The thread was not good.
Yeah, like I actually was fucked up for a while after reading this one. I just don't read that thread. It's not worth it. Is all I'll say.
I'm still loading Plaza, by the way.
Okay.
I'm pretty thankful for medical science for making that not have to happen to people that get bit by a rabid dog.
Yeah, well, apparently, like, there's only been something like 10 cases of rabies in North America in the last 20 years. So, like, it's exceptionally rare.
This is why the human race is doomed. So, Rob says, don't read it. It literally fucked me up. It was awful. And like 80% of chat is like, oh, I want to read that. So you're all stupid. You're all stupid fucking animals.
I'm
not curious. We're very curious.
After I read this one thing on that thread for like 2 hours, it was like a disassociation. Like I couldn't concentrate on anything. It was just like, it was fucked up.
Well, everyone's like, you know, human beings we're like incredible. We're so resilient. And we are, but like, we're just one super virus away from literally all being dead because we're meat.
So, wait, we don't have enough like separation in our DNA that a super virus wouldn't necessarily kill everyone?
I mean, there are things that kill everybody as is, right? Like if you drink a cup full of bleach, that'll kill anybody on Earth regardless of your DNA. So
I guess I just always figured it was like the zombie movie where there's always like 1% that's resilient to something.
A particularly potent virus could, you know, in theory, just wipe out all of humanity.
Well, some of us live on islands at least, so that's good.
Right. Okay, that's fair. I suppose if you had no way to actually catch the virus somehow.
It would have to have already been exposed for like X amount of time, and then we find out it's been latent, and then everyone dies. I mean, there's like a game about that, actually. Trying to kill off the entire human race. Was it Plague Inc. or something?
I can join on you now.
Yeah.
I know it took like 10 minutes.
I still want to know what causes your guys' computers to not load this game.
It beats me.
Just lazy, really.
Oh.
Yeah, like humans are really, really dumb.
Yeah.
That's the thing, myself included. Like addiction is like the scariest thing in the world. To be so addicted to heroin that you're like, I really don't want to do this, but like I gotta, even though we just had the intervention and everything like that. And the thing is, it tricks you because you watch the show and you go like, what an idiot. Just go to rehab, moron. You don't understand. It's like it's physiological.
Yeah. It's like me with YouTube comments. I just can't help it.
Like, okay, so this dude, and again, this one, I kind of feel justified in calling him an idiot, but at the same time, while having sympathy, because the dude was in like a detox for 7 days, and then he's like, okay, I don't have to be here anymore. I served the 7 days, and the lady was like, well, you're still like physiologically addicted to heroin, so it'd be really nice if you stuck around. And he's like, nah, I'm gonna go. And she's like, okay, what's your plan to stay clean? And he said, positive vibes.
Yeah, that's my man.
She said, well, how are you going to like take care of your kids if you can't get a job? And then he said, there's a common misconception that you need money to raise your kids. All you need is food and water.
So
and
said,
I'm
"We'll see you next
he
week."
should not have. Why is he caring for children? Why,
I'm capable of getting that. And then she said, how are you going to get that? And he said, I know how to forage. I know how to hunt. And I was
Leave
like,
those
this guy's
kids
gonna raise,
alone.
he's gonna raise his daughter in the woods with positive vibes and like foraged mushrooms. Don't just stay at the rehab clinic, you weirdo.
There was a character like that in Orange is the New Black. It didn't turn out very well.
Yeah, people are fucking stupid. There are certain things. Never mind.
No.
Yeah.
Nope. Can't do that.
Place.
I was just
put on your own voice, and then we.
I was just gonna say there are certain things that we just should not have the choice to choose.
Oh, I see where you're going.
Oh, now I get why you stopped yourself.
Yeah. It's just, you know, they're
If
just.
you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice. Yeah,
That's a
Rush.
very wise thing from Rush. Actually, most things Rush says are pretty wise.
He also, they were like, he was like, I need you guys to drive me back to like my grandma's house. And they're like, we're not going to enable you. So we're not going to drive you back to your grandma's house. We want you to stay here. And then he's like, fine. And he walked 30 miles.
Oh,
Jesus.
Wow, that's
back to
pretty
his
tough.
grandma. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's determination for that heroin.
Could you
No,
walk
it's
30
positive
miles?
vibes.
If you like, if there was a really important thing at the end of those 30 miles, you could probably do that, right?
30, yeah. I've walked like 20 something before.
When I wake up.
Get up and put up a little makeup.
I wanted to put a little makeup.
What do you mean 30 miles isn't that bad? That's a long
It's a
walk.
long walk.
No, it's
Don't
great.
even start with me, Chad. 30 miles isn't that bad.
After
Come
my
on.
20-something mile walk, I was like dead.
Your feet
and that
would be
was
wrecked
when
for
I
a
was in
month.
shape. Yeah, it was terrible.
I mean,
But it
unless you
was-
like train for this and do it all the time. But if you're just like a regular person or a sub-regular person like us who sit in front of computers, 30 miles might be deadly or near deadly.
Well, it's more like it's a 6-hour walk.
Yeah.
I got things to do. That's like a third of a waking day.
This is chat trying to be macho. It's not that long. I could do
Yeah.
that.
I bet they do not understand how long 30 miles actually is.
Just like, know that.
Have you
know
ever
what-
walked
you know what
30
it
miles
probably
on
is?
heroin? Now that's the relevant question.
You know what it probably is though? Is like, well, I've walked 5 miles before, so like,
You just multiply
you know,
it.
Yeah.
Basically, just a bunch of chads. It's not that long. We can handle it.
Chat, don't be an alphas. Uphills both ways in the snow, I know.
Yeah, there was that dude on Reddit that was like, I think I've told this before, but he was like, hey, I'm going to a party. I'm going to try heroin. Everyone was like, don't do it. And he was like, nah, I'm pretty smart. I'm not going to get addicted. And then he tried heroin.
right,
and
yeah.
He did an AMA, and the AMA was like, yeah, it was like the best feeling I've ever experienced in my entire life. It was like all my problems melted away.
Yeah.
Full
So I'm
body
just gonna
warmness.
do
It was
that
incredible. No, he was like, that's it, one time only. And then he didn't post for like 18 months. And then he did another AMA and was like, surprise, I'm addicted to heroin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine getting addicted to like one of the worst drugs as a joke.
It's kind of like the running joke on Always Sunny, right? With Dee and Dennis getting addicted to crack. They basically
right,
did a
yeah.
lot of these bits just right in that episode.
Yeah, just like stay away from the
Don't
unholy
do that.
Trinity. Yeah, like just don't do
Just
it.
smoke weed.
Hey,
Yeah,
Every day?
it's not legal here.
it is a
criminal.
gateway drug.
Can't see.
Hey, Lynn.
Like, look, there are a lot of other drugs that you can try that are not going to destroy your life, is all I'll say.
I feel more comfortable not advocating really any drug use since
I'm
we're in a
not.
sort of a public
I'm
avenue here.
with Nick here. I'm
No,
kind of
no,
with Nick on
no.
this
Here,
one.
I agree with you, but here's the thing.
Stick with coffee.
Look, there's probably a lot of high school aged people in chat right now. We all know what high school was like. And look, you might be in this situation. Never put yourself in a situation where one of those three is an option. Is all I'll say.
I'm going to be very careful with this bit, okay?
Yeah, when do we get real? Like, I feel like we're about to do the real one now.
Sometimes I get upset when I hear about, like, yeah, high school is pretty wild. Like, we did coke all the time. I'm like, I'm an adult. And if you asked me to purchase weed from a drug dealer, I wouldn't have no idea what to do. Before, like, Craigslist, do you just walk out onto the sidewalk and start asking people? Like, do you have...
You always know somebody who knows somebody, I think, is how it goes down.
I mean,
I don't, though.
Well, you don't, but people do. And if you know the person that's the link to the person that's the link, then that's how you get there.
Okay. But even that is still, like, one step off. Like, even if I knew a guy who sells weed, how do I get to, like, you know, crypto crack? I don't understand how you get to, like, a real drug out of that.
Oh, well, I mean, a lot of drug dealers don't just specialize in one drug.
Or if they don't, they know somebody who does.
Right. They tend to talk, the drug dealers.
They're very social people, to be honest. That's part of their job, is to know everybody. They want to be as social as possible because it's just more, it's networking for them.
It just makes me upset because I'm like, how do these kids get so cool? I've had twice as much time to get cooler than them, and they're buying all these drugs that I don't want to take, but I'd at least like to know that I could.
You fell in the right circles,
my
is
street
how.
cred, you know?
Look, the best drug in the world is dopamine, and you can get that from your own brain. So just go masturbate a bunch. It's fine.
And serotonin, similar drug, you can get that from a lot of
Do
ecstasy.
speed runs, dude. Like, you can get so many good vibes.
I don't know, man.
No, not speed. Like, not that. I mean, like, be really good at a video game. People love that on AGDQ.
That's true. I
It's
get
like
my
a
highs
drug.
now from long dodo wins.
What am I doing? Just shooting into the same place over and over.
Ah.
You know what I hate is when you go like, hey, drugs are bad. And then somebody goes, oh, yeah? What about caffeine?
Yeah, you got us.
Well, the symptoms of caffeine at a normal level of consumption are like a little alertness. There's a symptom of fucking crocodile or ecstasy.
Yeah.
No one's, you know, taking a little roll in the morning to get started. Just say, sorry, I gotta take my ecstasy before work today or I'll be real cranky.
I don't
Or
even
at the
think...
very least, the wrong
Wow.
type of person. The person you should not aspire to be would be doing
I don't
that.
think you can put crocodile and ecstasy on the same level like that either. Crocodile makes you want to like pull your own skin off, doesn't
You're
it?
right, that's a false equivalent.
Yeah. But I mean, like, basically, the reason I even said that, I should just say, like, I think it is disingenuous to assume that no one is going to be around drugs. You know, like it's
like
the same kind
abstinence
of
only
things.
education.
Exactly. Yeah. Like it's just silly. So just be a little bit educated about what you're going to be doing if you do anything. And
Snort that shit.
ideally,
Who cares? We're all gonna die one day.
I fully believe, like, if I live to like 90 or something, I'm just doing all the drugs.
Do you think that's what happened to Richard Simmons? Because he's like, apparently, I went down a rabbit hole last night, okay? So I started listening to this 2014 podcast, Serial, which would, I mean, I'm so far behind the times, I don't even want to bring it up because I'm embarrassed. But it's basically like making a murderer in podcast form. And then someone made a Serial-like podcast that was like Richard Simmons has disappeared from public life, and people were like, has he been kidnapped? Has he just become a recluse? We don't know. And one of the prevailing theories is that he just made enough money and was like, I'm just gonna be fat now. I'm just gonna eat. I'm gonna eat what I want. Like I'm set.
Yeah, I mean,
and then he can't like really run his brand like that, so he's just like being fat in private. Maybe this is a fan theory. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'll be honest with you. That's sort of how I felt after high school. I wasn't even.
You're gonna disappear?
I wasn't even really set up for the rest of my life. I was just like, you know what? I don't really care anymore. Just gonna be fat now. Too much work not to be.
I think some people see it as they transition to a different part of their life. If they were particularly in the public eye, sometimes they use that change in their life as a sort of a way to galvanize becoming more reclusive because they just want to not be that way anymore. Like their personality changes, their desire to be in public changes, and so they just go with it. I think that's fair enough.
I lost all desire to go to parties and shit when I, like, after a certain point, it's just like, I don't want to do this anymore. It's just like this.
I don't know. I'm gonna give you a dissenting opinion, Chad. I didn't consume any kind of even borderline illicit substance until college, and I would recommend it because first off, my mom thinks I'm cool, and then secondly, my GPA was like really good leaving high school. So you know.
But what if your GPA isn't really good?
Well, then stop.
Get
No,
those
but like
drugs,
some people,
boys. Stop. Ready.
It's not only the drugs.
No, but it's like go to class.
Yeah, that's true.
And do the work that your teacher gives you. You're gonna get if you go to class and you do the work, you're gonna get a B, at least.
Yeah. Actually, that is one thing I'll say, especially if you're in America, is just fucking suck it up and do all the shitty, stupid assignments that you're not learning anything from.
You're 15. You're not doing anything else important with your time.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to be insulted. I'm not doing anything else important with my time. That's why I do my assignments now.
Yeah, you'll save yourself a lot of money down the road. Is all I'll say.
You're 15. You're
that.
concerned about like dating people and like going out and doing party stuff.
True.
Staying hip
with my GPA.
Yeah, not everybody was. I mean, maybe some are to some degree, but maybe not nearly as much that it's like their first priority.
Definitely not true in grad school. It's all exams. Hey, when I said high school, I wasn't talking to you, Mr. Master's or PhD. You got a bachelor's degree from a 4-year college or university. You should learn to listen. You're misrepresenting me through a distorted lens of your own perception to feel special, and I don't accept it. I rebuke it thusly.
You know, maybe he didn't major in English. Got him.
Fuck.
I don't know. When I got a job, I was like, no doing weird stuff. I'm just gonna be responsible, and I stuck with that. And that's, you know, where I am now. So
no doing weird.
No
stuff.
doing weird stuff.
Just S&M.
I mean, everybody knows a sort of a
over
colorful crowd that they can choose or not choose to be involved with. And I flirted with that idea when I was younger, and then I kind of matured a little, and I decided it's not for me. Nah, it's not my dog.
I still know some colorful crowd types.
Jake.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But yeah, he never left that colorful crowd.
Yeah, he pulled a knife.
It's gonna get some of that hair.
Once on Jimmy Fallon, as we established.
He may or may not have had drugs on him as well. At that time.
I mean, that doesn't really bother me. He didn't try to give us any, so no big deal. No problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
That's true.
Jake.
He's a good dude. I love
Gonna
Jake.
get some of that hair.
Drugs are bad. Oh, what about sugar? Gotcha.
You walk outside and there's just a dog that you don't recognize hanging out
All the
scares
time.
shit out of you.
There's dogs you don't recognize?
Someone's dog is here.
It's just here.
It's just here, man. I don't know. I walked down and it's just because my roommate has a very, very, very small dog, little fucking tiny ass Pomeranian, and it's this chocolate lab, and I was like, that's not the dog that I remember. Oh, this is great. It's just I was not expecting it.
Every chocolate lab I've ever met in my life has been the nicest dog ever.
My aunt. My aunt has a black lab. And it's very bitey. I mention it because I recently went over to her house.
I have a question before you go through this.
Okay.
What's the difference between a black lab and a chocolate lab?
Brown or black?
The color, yeah.
Ryan.
No, I'm being serious. Like,
I think you know the answer. We just said.
I don't.
Chocolate
labs are brown.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That's all.
That's
And
pretty
black
much
labs are black.
I don't. But there's dark chocolate though.
it. Well, I guess you could have a dark
also
chocolate
kind of
lab.
brown.
Oh my
though?
god. What did I do? Why did these rocks not have a hitbox on them?
All right. At least one person in chat is like, I'm with NL. Thank you.
Well, I don't know. Maybe not everybody meets a lot of dogs. That's fair enough.
Yeah. You guys gotta get out and meet some
You
dogs.
should meet some dogs. Dogs are pretty cool. I agree with that.
Dogs are great.
Seriously, who issued your degree? God, to get my degree, I had to pass a test about what a chocolate lab is.
Have you ever met a meth lab?
Oh, man.
But like, why would you think a chocolate lab is black?
If I was looking in the box of crayons to get a color for chocolate, I might go for black.
No, you wouldn't.
I might.
Chocolate is
I'm
brown.
really no. Like the visual part of my brain does not work right, which is why I'm asking like what the right way to do it is. Because I have to ask. Sometimes, you know, people are like, "Why'd you draw the sun like red?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's not what it's like." No, you're right. It's more like an orange, I guess, in hindsight. But I didn't really figure that out at the time.
Are you colorblind?
I'm not colorblind. I think I just don't care.
I think
Alright,
you got one of
stupid.
those like walls in thinking around one subject.
Yeah,
I'm like that with math. Like I just don't understand some math. That's fine.
Math is like real though.
What about quick math?
Wait, you're saying colors aren't real?
I think you mean
like it's a matter of opinion.
quick maths?
Mm-hmm.
Quite different.
It's funny because in some ways colors are sort of a matter of opinion, but ultimately they're not.
Oh, I'm gonna get a hoy boy.
Brace you. Oh fuck!
Get hoyed!
I'm so mad.
I'm with NL. Thank you. Thank you.
I honestly want
What
some
about the other
chocolate now.
95% of chat that isn't with you?
Yeah.
They're banned as soon as I pour over this VOD and meticulously match up the chat logs.
Well, there's really nothing meticulous about it. It does it automatically now.
/ ban all.
I wonder if you can do that.
I figured that command was coming eventually.
Just ban all of chat.
I mean, you can do emote only. That's close.
Yeah. Like
Emote
AGDQ, am I right?
I
Emote
love
only
Plinko.
makes me mad. As the streamer, I'm like, if ever I hit a patch of dead air and chat's an emote only, I'm like, well, fuck me, I guess. Took away like 40% of my conversation fodder.
Yeah, that's true.
You do kind of get into a rhythm of like talk, look at chat,
Yeah.
read something, talk, answer a question. Yeah.
Sometimes you just stay quiet, though.
Well, depending who you are. I mean, if you're playing a serious game, you might not talk for a good while.
All right, so it's hole 18.
Yep.
Yeah.
As soon as you finish,
Yeah.
hit escape and get the heck out.
Remind me when I finish the hole as well. Because I'll forget again. Also,
I like this one.
I burped. Hey, how do you guys feel about corn dogs?
Love them. Can't get enough corn dogs. I could eat 3 of them in one shot.
I'm for them.
I agree, actually. Straight up.
Are they coming back? They're at some hip restaurants here now.
Are they?
Yeah, it's like an appetizer.
Yeah, see, like I realize that corn dogs are very difficult to find. Are you fucking kidding me?
No hoy for me, I
got
guess.
out of bounds.
Well, what did you do?
Did you hit the lip and go over the edge?
I went over the edge, so I have to do the whole fucking
You
loop
hit the
again.
lip and lost your grip.
Are you kidding me? But anyway, so yeah, it's actually fairly difficult
outta
to
here,
find a
bitch.
corn dog in New York. So unless it's like a
Congratulations,
frozen corn dog, and
There's-
it's frustrating because sometimes I just get in the mood for corn dogs.
If you go to like any frozen food section, the state fair ones, you can get like the 6-pack of them. They don't taste as good as real ones, but like
yeah.
they're all right, I guess.
I wanted a real one. Oh, hit escape. Return to menu. Return to
I think we
menu.
can fit in one more on the quick.
Hell yeah. Ooh, proper roast dinner sounds
Like
good.
I'm supposed to go to class, but then like my professor never posted the assignment for last week, so I figure I'll just match his level of effort.
There you go.
He also never replied to my email where I said, "Where's the assignment?"
I wish there was a font that accurately conveyed that voice.
Join on me.
When was the last time you failed? When was the last time you guys
Join failed.
had a corn dog?
Within the last 3 months,
Oh, really? Okay.
I think mine's been a little longer.
they gave us a ketchup and a Dijonnaise. I told you it was hip.
Dijonnaise.
I love Dijonnaise. Dijon,
like generally you have
really.
your corn dog with ketchup then, right? Usually.
Join failed.
I have it with mustard.
Give it a little roll.
Yeah,
Little roll
I'm
in
cool
each
with
of
both. Yeah.
Corn dogs suck.
I like one
What?
corn dog. I don't want to eat more than one corn dog. One corn dog is fine.
I'll make a meal out of it.
I find about halfway through a corn dog, I go, oh, this batter really sucks up like literally all of the oil, huh?
Oh, it does, yeah.
And then I'm like, I'm out. One is enough. I enjoy the one, and then I'm done.
See, Buffalo Wild Wings showed up on DoorDash for me.
Oh, they
and
got those mini
have-
corn dogs. I
mini
used to
corn
get those
dogs, yeah.
sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Those aren't my favorite, actually. They taste too corny.
Yeah, the last time I ordered them, they actually like burned the corn dogs.
Ooh, gross.
So I kind of got turned off on them, fortunately.
Oh, the music.
Yeah, this is like some.
Whoa, that is some dissonant jazz something or other
Yeah,
there.
it sounds like a Jurassic 5 song. Oh,
Oh,
well, it's gone now. Rip.
I missed that.
I might make corn dogs later.
You should make some dissonant jazz later.
That's a good idea too. That's not a bad idea.
Hey, Austin, I listened to some Bill Wirtz yesterday.
He's a great musician.
Yeah, he's okay.
Warts and all.
Great name for an album.
Would you listen?
It was the new one. La di da di da di da da do da do.
It's not
It's a
bad.
new one.
I love you,
Do you?
Robert Ducky, you're the one.
Good times go.
That's the one.
Great song.
Yeah, it was pretty okay.
Like it's actually one of his best songs, I think.
Yeah, I think it's it's in the
You should
good
listen
camp.
to "We Should Just Get High." It's one of his best.
There we
Well,
got
that's
high.
fitting for the show.
I don't want to
He's
be
got
a
some-
drug show.
Like he's got some meme songs, but he's got some actual bangers in there. You gotta find them.
On the subject of drugs, I think we might actually be one of the most sober shows on Twitch.
Good.
Yeah, actually, you're probably right. I honestly like.
There's a lot of weed streamers. You're not wrong.
There's a lot of weed streamers.
It's like
I don't begrudge them
Yeah,
at
same.
all.
It's nothing against them. I just want to not be that personally.
Yeah.
I don't want to be under the influence on stream because it seems like a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Because have you ever read chat sober? It's
Yeah.
it's a nonstop assault on your self-esteem. So I want to make sure that I'm in like sound mind to tackle that and remind myself subconsciously that this is all for entertainment. I wouldn't want to know what would happen if I was under the influence and dealing with the chat right here.
Mm-hmm. No, I feel you, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. There's I don't really fully see the appeal of like people who like, hey, we're gonna get really, really drunk on stream, and like I get it like a little bit, but then other times it's just like I don't want anybody to see me like that.
Yeah, right.
I used to be like, I think I did a couple drunk streams when I had like 10 viewers before. There was like no consequence for it at all.
Yeah.
But I've realized that like that's just a disaster, man, waiting to happen. Fucking alcohol, like once I hit a certain point, alcohol is just truth serum for me. That's all it is.
No, dude, like it's that's the
Ask
thing.
Mel
Is, like,
Gibson.
I'm okay with drinking with friends because like everybody else is drunk too. But then if it's just like, a couple hundred sober people listening to me be a drunk asshole, that sounds terrible.
I'm going to make this too real and I'm going to recognize it.
Okay.
And I want everyone in chat to know this is a safe place. I think there's a certain element of like Twitch serving as a surrogate for drinking alone. Like sometimes I'll be hanging out in other streams and people will be like, haha, I just had my 8th beer. And I'm like, everyone's got their own journey, but I also don't want to be the streamer who's like, let's get drunk together at home on our DX racer chairs, like against without even being around each other. I think it's like a little unhealthy and it's your choice, but I don't want to promote that lifestyle.
Yeah.
That being said,
Yeah,
I
I
also
kinda
don't think
feel
there's any problem if it happens like once or twice a year as sort of just like for fun.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's
It's just
fine.
making it like the focal point of your thing, like that's part of your personality. I don't get that really.
Yeah, man.
Rob, you want to get drunk later?
Yeah, sure. I got a big old bottle of vodka, actually. Actually, the deli near my house for Christmas, they gave us like this giant bottle of vodka, which is awesome. Absolute vodka too.
Why?
So it's actually, yeah. Well, because we spend a lot of money in there.
Oh, it was just like a holiday
At
gift.
the Denny's, they gave you
No,
The deli.
not at the deli.
the deli. That's also weird.
No, it's like a local institution. Everybody knows each other.
Why is the deli
yeah.
giving its customer a gift?
It's actually fairly common.
Yeah, like they know me. I mean, I've been, I've gone to their store for years. I know them all pretty well,
They should never go on Shark Tank. Kevin O'Leary will rip them a new
Yeah,
asshole.
he will actually. Yeah, it's more just like extended family that they're like, oh, well, you've given us business all these years. Here's a little gift. Thanks for coming to our store.
Basically, they do it every year now. Every Christmas they
It's
give
kind of
us
sweet, honestly. I think it's nice.
It's really nice. Yeah, no, they're cool dudes in there.
When you were in school, did you ever give your teachers gifts for Christmas?
No.
Yes.
I'm also in the yes camp.
Where did you have money?
Oh, I mean, my parents just bought it, obviously.
Yeah.
We
My
gave our
mom.
bus driver
Dude, if I
a
ever
card.
got anything from my parents, it was like if the whole like parent buying things for me thing was reserved for video games. Like if they were giving me any money,
Well, but it wasn't
this
like I
is-
was
this
saying,
is a new video game.
Hey, Mom, it's like Christmas. Can I get a present for my teacher? My mom was like, hey, we got this, gift card. Give it to your teacher.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. That's not bad. It's just kind of weird.
But it goes deeper. Okay, you ready?
All right.
I grew up in a small town. I don't know if this
I like
is
that.
common in other places, but I gave a present to my school bus driver. I gave a present to our mailman. So you just put like a bottle of coffee or something in the mailbox, and he opens it up and goes, oh, for me.
Yeah. That's nice.
It's very
You know?
nice of you to give a gift to a bus driver. I think they definitely should have gifts.
I guess
It's a very
like
thankless
elementary
job.
school, I can see that being nice
Did you guys
Teachers
ride school
bless
buses?
Absolutely, yeah. Every day.
Yes.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah.
until
That's-
10th grade.
For like
Be nice.
50 minutes a day. Twice.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I'll tell you
Be
what.
nice to your
I'm-
school bus drivers.
I agree.
I am always nice to even like the MTA bus drivers as well, because I mean
That's nice.
they if you ever walk into a bus in New York, look at the faces of the bus driver because they look just dead inside.
It's
And
very
like,
difficult to drive in the city, let alone a big ass vehicle.
and deal with
so
so many people, like all the like nonstop. So it's always just like when you walk on, it's like, hey, good morning, and then when you're leaving, it's like, thanks and so long, have a
Yeah.
good day.
Well, dude, that Vancouver is a super weird city because it has this weird maelstrom of like, we're Canadians, so we have to be polite, but everybody's on edge because a cup of coffee is $400. So everybody kind of like latently hates each other. So whenever people get off the bus, they usually say thank you. And then at least once a month on the Vancouver subreddit, there'll be a post like, oh, don't shoot the messenger, but why the fuck do people say thank you to the bus driver? I don't understand.
Wow.
It annoys me. Absolutely. I don't know.
Why would
That's
you be
such
mad
a
at that?
I say
harmless
thank you to
thing.
like the pilots like on an airplane. Like,
Okay. Well,
Yeah, it's, I do that too. Actually,
When
dude, why is that bad? They're the same fucking thing.
sometimes if it's been a bad flight, when I get up to the door to exit, I just ghost them.
When we landed in Ireland, they clapped.
No, that's bad. I don't like that.
That's
yeah.
I
that
have
used to
never
be
heard that
really-
happen in my actual real life before.
I've heard that
No.
happen twice.
Dude, when I was younger, like every flight that I was on from like the ages of like 6 to like maybe 15, like it was always clapping at the end of the flight, and I never understood it. And now it's just never happens.
That's good.
Yeah, it's
I also
was-
don't like
There was no
clapping during
turbulence.
a movie.
yeah, I hate clapping during a movie because guess what? The actors can't fucking hear you. They're not there.
That's
I want
always been,
everyone
like,
It's for each
in
other.
Star Wars to know that I liked Star Wars.
I think that's what it is, though. I don't think it's that bad. Like, I never. For me, it's always been like if the movie was really good, then there was clapping,
Yeah,
or if
same.
it was like a really cliche, like Star Warsy movie where they're gonna clap no matter what.
There was
that's
so
harmless.
one time I started an audience cheer when I went to say when I went to go see The Dark Knight when it first came out. you know, there's that beginning part where there's like an explosion. Well, no, but there's the beginning part where like blue flames light up and it shows the Batman symbol. And then I yelled Batman in a quiet theater.
Yeah.
And then everybody cheered. And
That'll
it was
get him.
Batman.
Yeah.
I
like that.
I don't remember if it was me or the girl next to me, but when the movie Pokemon came out,
oh no,
one of us, I do not have the memory if I did it or if I saw her do it and then copied her, but we were both the first two. We just started chanting Pokemon because we wanted the movie to start. The whole theater of like 9-year-old kids, or probably younger than that actually, just started chanting Pokemon.
You're a
and
role
I
model.
shit you not, they started the movie early. It was the coolest moment of my childhood.
Dude, I'm gonna try that next time I go see something. Shape of water.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Lady Bird.
What do you think the projectionist was thinking? It's like, oh, Jesus Christ, these kids, we
They're
might
gonna
have a ride
roll.
on our hands.
Yeah.
We can fucking play it.
I gotta say that one of the worst feelings in life is trying to start a chant and having no one take you up on it.
I think you say it twice, and then it becomes about your own confidence.
You gotta try 3.
Right, yeah.
3 is the last chance. 4 is you're done.
Yeah. That happened to me a couple times at the Jets game. So, dude, starting up the Jets, Jets, and then like as I'm doing that, because that's the Jets chant. As I'm doing that here in the other section, that people are also doing it, but in a different sync. So it's just like, I'll just follow them, I guess.
J-E-T-S.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'll just controversial opinion, perhaps. I don't like cheering.
What?
Like I like going to a Canucks
Cheer
hockey
100,
game.
cheer 100.
I like going to a hockey game. I like watching it live. Appreciate the sights and the sounds, the thrill of live entertainment. But then people will be like, "Yo, let's go, Yannick!" And I'm like, he knows.
Oh, come on.
That's because you're very uptight.
No, I'm not saying.
Are you kidding?
I'm not saying if you cheer, you're like, stop. You're inhibiting my enjoyment. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is sometimes, our arena has a characteristic of being like all suits. So it's people that are like, "Oh, I just closed a huge merger today, blah blah blah," and then nobody's paying attention to the game. So like, I wish real fans would go, and I'm like, "Fuck you! I'm a real fan, and I paid for the ticket. I just don't want to cheer. I just want to sit. If someone scores, I'll be like, woo! But if it's just like, they're in the neutral zone, I go hit them into the boards. No, they know. They know that.
Exact opposite. I cheer in my own home watching a game alone.
Yeah, me too.
Scream at the TV.
It's cool to get excited about stuff and be passionate. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm extremely excited about Brock Besser scoring 10 goals next game, taking the Calder Trophy from Matt Beelzebub Barzal of the New York Islanders. Fuck you, Robert.
What a name.
All I'm saying, me personally, I'm not a cheerer. And that's we can live in perfect harmony as long as you don't shame me for not cheering.
You're shaming us for cheering.
No, if you cheer, by all means, please do. I love hearing it. I love hearing the atmosphere being electric around me. That's part of the fun of going.
Go watch the fucking Minnesota Vikings last play of the game crowd noise video.
That was so fucking
and you
cool.
tell me that cheering's bad.
I would have loved to have been in the stands, enjoying a moment of quiet contemplation at my good fortune for witnessing an event of that magnitude.
Conversely, just Austin mentioning that video, I got a little bit of goosebumps. So, it's a good time. I enjoyed it.
Is that like the War Turtle interview video? Because that was pretty exciting too.
Dude, that was so... Did any of you guys besides Nick watch that video?
No, as a habit, I try not to.
It was like 15 minutes long, so it was a tough sell for you, I'm sure.
Yeah. But it was... Okay, it's a 20-minute long interview with Blake Bortles and this lady from Barstool Sports. And it is the weirdest fucking video. It's just like... two people just like kind of awkwardly and grossly flirting with each other for 20 minutes, and it's so weird. Like in the first 5 minutes of the video, he brings her down to his sex dungeon.
No, not 5 minutes. Like, as soon as she walks in the door, she looks down. She's like, what's this? There's a plexiglass disc on the ground with steps leading a spiral down somewhere. She wants to go in. Just got in the house.
And it's his wine cellar, and then like they have this conversation where he's like after the rap, can we crack one open? And he's like, what? He's like, can we crack open one of these wine bottles? And he's like, yeah, sure, dude.
After the rap, she really said that.
Yeah.
But she's in the business.
Yeah, I guess. She's giving him the business.
There was another question in the quote unquote interview where she says, like, so what's the first thing that you do when you wake up on the morning? And Blake Bortles is like, usually just piss.
Yes, word for word.
Straight up, that's what he says.
And then she starts asking, what's in your end tables? You got anything in there that I should know about? And he's like, what are you asking, like dildos? It's like, no, I don't have any dildos.
It's so fucking weird, dude.
And then they started talking about condoms and that if whether or not it's better to have displayed condoms in your apartment because it looks like you get laid, or if that makes you look bad because it looks like you're trying to look like you get laid. What is this? It's a football interview.
I think there was maybe one question about football in the entire... It's so weird.
And then she tries to, like, spike a football in his living room, and he's like, don't spike a football in here.
No. Actually, that's one of the weirdest parts, is because she's like, I really, like, I know what my touchdown dance would be. Here, let me show you. And then she puts the football into her shirt so it looks like a baby, and then she shoots the football out of her shirt so it drops down, and then she picks up the baby and starts caressing it and you know, rocking it. And then he's like, yeah, you know, get a little milk drinking in, and then she like turns around and like, and she pushes the football down her shirt. It's so fucking weird.
So he says, so what would you like, drop the baby then? Like,
yeah,
because she just shoots it out all over the floor.
God, this hole-in-one's actually fucking impossible.
How do you do this one?
You have to like ride this thing all the way.
This is the wave. Just pretend you're at sports.
Oh shit!
Fuck off! It's so impossible, dude. Oh, I'm going down. See you later.
This
fuckers.
is actually a lot like Marvel Madness. Very cool.
Personally, I prefer DC. Oh, fuck. God damn.
I didn't say Marvel Madness. I said Marvel.
Fuck! All that.
Oh, I saw that, Grandfather.
Anyway, it was a weird interview. It was kind of cringy for most of it. I don't really recommend it, but if you're gonna watch it, just be prepared.
I highly recommend it. It's fantastic.
Apparently, she does this with everybody she interviews, is what I've read in the comments, but I don't know.
Apparently, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. You guys enjoy watching stuff like that. Yesterday, I watched Citizen Kane. If you haven't seen it,
wow, you sound like a real rosebud right now.
It's really good. Oh, you had Big Mac for dinner yesterday? That's really nice. I had a kale salad with walnuts and
I can't eat
nice
walnuts.
Vinaigrette.
You know, that sounds pretty nice, to be honest with you.
That's a new character I'm trying out. It's guy who's above everything.
It's the character Ryan Letourneau.
He really is quite a character.
That was such a got him, dude.
I have been thoroughly got.
I don't think you've been that got before.
Oh, I'm stuck in the tube.
So God, I didn't even realize it until like a couple of minutes later.
This is a real Goddard Damerong.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was a girl who saved used condoms from all her sexual encounters affixed to her walls with a picture of the guy.
Yeah, that's really bad.
That's pretty weird.
No.
That's obviously the worst way to display condoms.
Yeah.
Oh, that you're displaying your condoms? That's great. I throw mine in the trash.
So the girl who has my V card literally has my V card.
What do you mean literally?
So she would take.
Did you have a card that said
took
V
it
on it?
out of you?
She took my junior high school ID card. I wasn't in junior high school at the time, by the way. I want to mention that. But yeah, she had like 3 of them up on her wall.
She put it on her wall?
Wow, that's like worse than notches on your bedpost, because at least that's anonymous. God damn.
That's not going to age very well for her either.
Yeah. Oh. I sincerely hope she threw those away. Yeah.
Like, if she's ever suspected of some kind of crime, that's going to besmirch her character a lot.
Yeah.
Also, you gave her your ID?
I mean, like, she kind of said, "Give me your ID," and at that point, like, what are you gonna do? Be like, I mean, I don't know. I was just,
He just got laid. He wasn't thinking straight.
This is like with the mugging, how you're always like trying to negotiate. Why didn't you negotiate the ID card?
No, see, that's when I think the gayest, to be honest.
Right after your first organic nut should give you a clarity of mind you've never experienced before.
I mean, that's how they came up with the fourth panel of the mind expanded meme. The first organic nut.
Yeah.
Prob has a weird life.
Yeah. Not anymore, though. Like, I kind of... There was... Straight up, like... There was a period in my life in which... Yeah, but there was a period in my life where my decision-making process was like...
This will make a good story. I remember.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it wasn't like, will this kill me or will this won't? It'd be like, will this make a good story or will it not? So...
If you like good stories, you should listen to Serial. Have you guys heard of it?
Yeah, it goes snap, crackle, pop. Big deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
This fucking dog is just barking at nothing, and I'm just...
Woo!
I love this
No, it's not even... It's just a shrill... You can't even tie, like, funny letters to it. It's not an arf. It's not a woof.
It's kind of...
It's a woof with a V.
Oh, it's Swedish. It's Swedish woof. It's boff.
Voff.
Dun, 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 dun,
Look at the skeleton.
Skeleton.
He's lounging. He's got bitcoins everywhere.
Fuck
Thanks,
you,
Mr.
Austin.
Skeleton.
Play me in Everybody's Golf, or you're a bitch.
Voff.
PS4 out.
Let's take some time to... Your PS4, hook it up, we'll play Everybody's Golf. Justin owns it too. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Voff.
It's so good.